Hello all. Welcome once again to Blaine's Escape Corner, our little corner of the internet. We get together, we talk about the things that help us escape. Today is brought to you by the Big Fuzzy, because I switched to the Big Fuzzy because I cleaned the other fuzzy because the other fuzzy smelled really bad. But you know, wait, why can't I pop out chat? Chat, pop out. Chat, pop out. Pop out, chat. Wait, why would it switch us? Are we...
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hold on. We're still sending data to YouTube. Get sent data? Man, this is...
Damn, I should have waited to open my drink.
This is annoying.
I may be drunk, but I finished cleaning the house, so we're chilling.
Did you? Well, that's good.
Yeah, I cleaned my bathroom and the dishes.
Current bitrate is lower than recommended. Open the widget. Okay.
Open the widget.
Data is being sent.
Send it.
Sent data. Pop out, chat. Chat, why won't you pop out?
Well, it probably when it finishes sending, you know.
I mean, it's sending the data. My connection to Restream is 100%.
I don't see your stream on.
Yeah. I mean, I see it on the back end on.
Okay, well, YouTube doesn't say it's alive.
Let's see.
Or that it's even present.
Where is this then? Hold on. Here. No, it's live.
Okay.
Oh, but it says private? Wait, why would it be private? In what world, YouTube, would I want a stream to be private?
Why would you private your stream? Is this a setup?
What is going on? Okay, now it's public. Do you see it now?
Let me pull it up.
All right, am I able to pop? Live. Can I pop this chat out? Okay, now I can pop the chat out. What setting made that?
Hello, friends. How are you?
Oh, I bet I know what it is.
Blaine is I almost said a slur. We were that close. We just
were that close. All right, that was annoying. That was really dumb. I think what happened is that stream had been privated that I copied because I don't like make a new stream every time. I copy the last stream that I did that had that same stuff on it, and I think that last stream got privated. Yep, sure enough, it's private. So for some reason, I privated that stream.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Blaine's Escape Corner. I'm Michael. That's Blaine.
It didn't go across. Okay. All right. 1 sec.
That's the intro. We're building Gundam today. Gundam Weapon. Remember the half spider from last time? It's going to be still a half spider, but a half spider with guns.
Okay. We are we got some announcements for today. So, we'll wait for some people to trickle in, but today is the final stream of this week. I thought it was just tomorrow that I was going to have to take off for streaming, but it looks like also Friday is also a busy day for Blaine. So I'm going to clean that up on the calendar right now. We're going to delete that one. And then tonight is also going to be a short stream because, let's see, if I have to be there, like, to leave here at 7 a.m., then...
Yeah, you should probably be off by 10, at least.
I have to wake up by 6:30 at the latest. Woo! Veritax! Member for 4 months! 4 months of the Veritaxing! You haven't started a single new show this week? Oh, that's fine.
That's not fine, actually.
There's hours of WrestleMania that there is to watch as well.
Speaking of new shows.
Don't worry about it. You're going to admit to putting an ancient curse on me, but it's, yeah. No, I just... YouTube has this really nice feature that's like make new stream or reuse old stream, and I always just click reuse old stream, and the old stream was private for whatever, who knows why reason. taking the tiny truck on a date? No.
Hmm.
No, the journey we will go on is not a tiny truck journey. It needs more than two people. I only have the 2 seats in the tiny truck, so uh let Blaine before you derail it, Michael.
Let Blaine do what? I already gave the intro.
I don't know. I didn't watch any anime between yesterday and
I'll tell you
today,
what I
so there's
watched.
no new
Viral
anime.
Hit
But
is the
everybody
worst
seems
show.
really excited about Jumbo Jabos on Twitter. So
That was one of the best shows.
one of the best shows.
Yeah, it's called Mysterious. Wait for it. Disappearances, and it is
Yes.
very good.
Woo, Lucifer with another 4 month subscriber.
It is etchy, so you're probably better off reading the manga, well, skimming the manga for those panels. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing they really removed was the nipple, which is very nice in the manga. I will add. A lot of detail is given to it, even though it's not very prominent in the first episode because, well, I mean, it's not really shown at all in the first episode. And you wouldn't want to see it in that first episode because it is the lolly arc.
So
I'll call it.
I cleaned the regular sized fuzzy because it stunk so bad.
Yeah.
Straight out of the China box. And
Hmm.
I'm using the jumbo fuzzy because this fuzzy wasn't dry soon enough. Although I guess there's no reason. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Oh, do I risk it? Do I just put the wet one on, or how about this? What if I just talk like this? What if I just talk into the bare metal mic?
Sounds the same to me.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna try to not do as many plosives because that's what this whole thing is for, is to stop the plosives from plosifying your face.
Hmm. Yeah, Mysterious Disappearances is definitely one to look out for this season. It does start like it develops the manga very quickly. It went through like 5 chapters in the first episode. Probably
Fuzzy Wuzzy
like
wasn't dry. No, it was not. It was
what,
not dry.
130 pages of the manga just
Why
in
is
the
this
first
one so
episode alone.
big?
It's very good.
Who wants this thick? Like how powerful is your pa that you need this super jumbo fuzzy? Like what, in what world? Be wild. Be wild, I say, if that were me. But it can't be me. Telling you back in winter that spring is fucking loaded. I thought it was just loaded with comebacks, with things that season 3 of this, season 4 of that, season
Speaking
5
of
of
season
this. But
three,
like there's a lot of new shows that are actually like, oh wow, this is actually really exciting. So yeah,
Konosuba returned and it was good.
good on all that. Let's
There's
see
been a lot of
here.
really good ones this season. Not like 10 out of 10s, but like very close.
Did I add the bartender girls to the
I think you did, yeah.
waifu?
You had to have.
'Cause I don't think I've made the actual tier
Isn't it
list yet, but I made all the
Miwa and Yukari?
images.
If you just want to look for the names of Miwa and Yukari.
I save it the name of the show dash their name, so it'll
Hmm.
be easy once I open the folder to look. 2024 spring bartender. Yes, I've got both of them.
Perfect.
Actually,
There is a third girl. You might want to
I
add
do
her.
have 3 of them. I have Yuri.
I don't know if I don't know her name, but what she look like? Black hair, long.
Short blackish hair.
All right, close enough.
There's one more, Kyoko. I don't think I have Kyoko. We may have to. Oh wait, yes I do. Okay, yeah, we're good. We got all the girls from Bartender.
Perfect. Because that was also great today.
No stream Thursday and Friday. That is correct. I will add my my like the stream poll, but I will say that no stream Thursday or Friday. Please like this one instead. Yes, no.
I just
There we
don't
go.
trust Koreans with anime anymore. Well, ever. But Viral Hit is trash. It's terrible.
Viral hit, the one with the chicken boxer. It's not as
Yeah.
fun as the chicken anime.
Well, the chicken is not in it yet, but they're all
Mm.
trash. Every character in it is trash.
I feel like the chicken is just kind of like King, but like not King from Tekken.
I mean, yeah, just play Tekken if you want that. It's better.
Man, it's been so long since I played Tekken.
It's still very fun.
Is
Like
it?
Tekken 3 was really cheap, so we played it. Feel nostalgic. It was
Oh,
very fun.
nice. All right, I'm just gonna. I know there's no top 10, so I'm just gonna see if there's anything wild that occurred in the final top 10.
Mm.
Dangers in My Heart jumping up to a 14% on that site. Of course it did. Nothing else too crazy. I
Yeah, we
don't
could just
see.
rank them this week. Waifus.
Yeah, we're just gonna rank the waifus.
Yeah.
I'm just peeking on the final week of last season to see if there was any like major change,
Hmm.
major whoa.
The last show to bring up today is Many Sides of Voice Acting Radio, and it is just two girls who slightly don't like each other having a radio show, and it's fun.
Does it feel like Frasier?
No, it does not feel like
You don't
Frasier.
you don't get the same dynamic as Roz and Frasier.
Yeah, well, one of neither of them is a stuck-up psychologist, so you're kind of
No,
left
you're out
out
of
in the
luck
dust for
there
that
for
one.
sure. If you're fine with the Chinese and their nonsense, Korean anime and their population is cratering due to lack of interest. Oh,
Wait, what do you say?
but you're fine with the Chinese and their nonsense. I mean, the Chinese don't
No,
make a
I'm
lot
not.
of manga.
I'm not fine with their nonsense. It's
I
also bad.
the only time that like somebody likes a Chinese related show is when the Japanese write about it.
Like, I literally don't know if a show is made by China unless like it's about China, like ancient China.
Even
And
then,
even
I don't
then,
even know if it's actually about China or it's just some Japanese guy who's like really excited about the Three Kingdoms. He's just like,
yeah,
I love
exactly.
these.
It was some Chinese or just some Japanese guy read Chinese lore and was like, I could do this.
Yeah, this is really I like this. This is way cooler than our Sengoku period.
It's like when any American writes about Norse mythology or some bullshit like that.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no real changes.
Exactly. Like, I don't care at all for Apothecary Diaries, but like I understand people like it. Man, it's set in China. Who cares?
At least Apothecary Diaries was a little bit more silly. It felt like
Hmm.
it wasn't like nearly as serious, even though it was sort of this whole like who's gonna try to kill who to be better in the inner court. I still want like a really fun like give me a kung fu like an old kung fu movie but anime. Old master or young pup gets kicked out of the Shaolin temple and has to go make it on his own, sort of like that's a fun story. I would
Hmm.
go into that.
Yeah, nothing like that this season. Even Viral Hit is kind of just two dudes who don't know how to fight wailing on each other.
Like the first fight in Fight Club. Hit me. You ever been hit before? Okay. Then just start wailing on each other in a parking lot.
To answer Alex, that VA radio show, I enjoyed it. Serranos didn't enjoy it, so I would recommend watching it, checking it out whenever you run out of shows to watch.
No. Compai, everybody. Just make Iron Monkey an anime. Yeah, that would be amazing. Do something like that. The other one that would be fun. Oh wait, hold on. Speak for yourself, Alex Moore. I hear the Roman thing is in some men's communities. So I, waifu was like, "How often do you think of the Roman Empire?" And I was like, "At least once a week. Sometimes twice a week. You know, depending on like what we're doing that week." And she's like, "No, you don't." I was like, "Yes, I do. I do think about the Roman Empire at least once a week."
Yeah.
And now every week that we're in church and they bring up Paul is under arrest from the Roman Empire. Jesus was killed by the Romans. I always just kind of poke her or like look at her like Roman Empire once a week
How many
at
times do you think
least.
about this week?
So far I'm at 3, but it's a unique week, okay? We've been doing a lot of history
Hmm.
thinking lately. Is that BL show Leon is watching? So the guys with the kid? Yes. Yes. The Tadaima Okaidi. You aren't wrong. Kingdom started out very Chinese and then turned into a K-drama complete with siscon. What?
That's not unique to K-drama.
Yeah, that's a
It's like
pretty
everywhere.
Chinese thing, I think. Jesus was killed by who? Romans and Jews in a collaboration, but I'm more focusing on the fact that I always think about the Roman Empire once a week. At least
It was a crossover episode.
it was it was like like when there's in Yu Yu Hakusho, there's like the big demony guy that's gonna go fight Toguro, but he's really being told to fight by the big boss guy, whatever his name is. Don't remember the name of Journey to the West, but in BL style, Journey to the West, asshole. Am I right? Or is it the West butt cheek?
Dude, BL shows are so fucking bad.
They're never well animated either.
I don't think the new one, the Vampire Dormitory one, is particularly poorly animated. It's just like there aren't a lot of really good shots.
I feel like they used to be really good. At least like they used to be like the same quality as other shows.
Mm-hmm.
But then during the like the dating sim era, because I remember like Kami-sama Kiss was like a really fun one.
Yeah.
But that's less BL and more like reverse harem.
Mm-hmm.
And then like other reverse harems started taking on that same sort of look of just like, oh, we introduce this person and then like flowers appear around them and like everything is
Yep.
just very like, whoa, look how pretty they are. And you're like, then they just got really lazy with the designs. And I'm like, this isn't even like an interesting story. You could entice someone, get him into the
Mm-hmm.
fray. No.
So we have like, I don't know if you want to call it like millennial cringe culture coming up in anime right now, but we have two shows like that this season where one of them is the Alpha and Omega BL show where there's like alpha omegas and betas and like that's how it determines whether you can have kids or not
Oh
in that
no.
show.
And it's BL?
Yeah, well they have a kid in the show because one of
Oh,
them, yeah,
that's the Tadaima Okaidi one then.
exactly, yeah. And then you have Vampire Dormitory, which is like Twilight cringe.
Vampire Dormitory is BL?
It's reverse love, but everyone thinks the main character's a dude. So like
Oh, yes, I
the
remember this one where everyone thinks that they're
yeah,
okay.
so the main vampire love interest thinks he's gay.
The
So
bicycle racing show copy paste all the characters. I want to enjoy it.
well the issue
Copy
with
paste them well or not?
I haven't even seen that show because I couldn't find it on Crunchyroll yesterday.
Mm.
So I'm just assuming it's
Bicycle.
yeah. Serrano set looked bad from the trailer, so is what it is.
All vampires are gay, but not all gays are vampires.
I
Yeah, they
mean,
don't all suck blood, right?
blood sucking fooler.
Okay, so this is an empty runner, correct?
You do some blood sucking fooler.
Blade wasn't gay. That we knew of.
Blade was awesome.
Now I don't know anymore. Maybe Blade was gay and I just wasn't paying attention right.
No, wasn't he with that chick in the first movie?
Yeah, but like Snipes is all jailed up now.
Shit.
Although that's just because of the IRS, so it's probably still not a gay thing.
Yeah, the IRS are pieces of shit for that.
Mm.
We could have had like 13 Blade movies by now.
But no, now we got Snipes in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Animation super low budget CG.
Yeah, that's what I expect. I dropped Viral Hit very quickly, but Serrano kind of just kept it playing.
The guys have a kid. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
how
they do.
That's the show.
Do they even explain it?
I mean, it's Alpha and Omega bullshit. It doesn't like that's the extent of it.
I think it is literal Mpreg shit, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, what a weird.
There's this I don't know what it's called, but they make like fake reality. Well, there are reality TV shows, but like they're in the TikTok format, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like vertical. It's filmed vertically,
Oh,
and it's
weird.
called My Forbidden Alpha. Exactly. It's literally this bullshit where it's like, oh, you're assigned to an alpha and you gotta marry them and blah, 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 right. And it's like,
My Forbidden Alpha. That
yeah, I
is
watched a video on it. I
the
forget her
most
name.
trash I think I've ever heard of in my life.
Oh, you know it's trash. And it's literally made for spreading clips on TikTok and all that.
Viral hit. You were done in 9 minutes. Yeah.
Oh wait,
Uh,
we only spent 9 minutes in that. I thought we were at the end of the episode.
well,
It
you
was
said you
that bad.
skimmed it, so. Dare you enter my magical realm? No, Fondue. I'm not entering your magical realm.
Like you don't understand how bad viral hit is. Every character is a piece of shit.
Every single one. Do, 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 do,
The
do,
main
do.
character is
All
a piece of
of
shit. Well,
them.
the main character is a Korean cuck, so like, go figure. Um,
Classic. Classic
Everyone he
asking
hangs
his
out with is a piece of
bullies.
shit. The main villain is like ugly bastard material to set to 100. You know,
My Forbidden Alpha sounds like it's made for betas.
I mean, it's
Probably
made for
is.
women.
It's made for women.
Well, who else? Okay, look. There are things that appeal to the most degenerates of every demographic, and that is made for the most degenerate women.
That is true.
Like that's just a demographic. It's not most women or even all women. It's just the most degenerate ones.
What a strange world. It it is weird though, right? Cuz like there is the meme of really being excited by the idea of lesbians, but like for guys it's not actually the idea of lesbians. It's the idea that you could be the dude that the lesbians invite over. Whereas like for women, it really feels like they are really just into guys loving each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very strange how one is like, well, I've got two chances at getting someone pregnant, and the other one is, I just want to watch them cuddle. And it's such a wild, wild, depraved world we're in. Or for kappas. No, no kappas. Don't do that to kappas. Kappas are great. Wow, look at this just freaking thing. Hey, all right, everybody, fan sites here. No more,
Fantoy.
no more,
Yeah,
no
no
more
more
alpha
talks about
beta
the.
talk.
We can't talk about that now. We don't want Corruptor.
Nice, corrupt her. I feel like she's the one who's gonna corrupt you.
I don't know what you're talking
How's
about, and I don't like that you said that.
how does that work? The whole point of lesbians is no man involved. That doesn't change a dude from thinking he could. just because the sign says no trespassing doesn't mean you can't make it through the fence.
I have no idea the psychology behind it. I just like it's like if you're watching regular porn, I'm gonna say this slowly because my roommate's walking around. Um,
Your
you're only
female
interested in
roommate.
one person, right? You're only interested in one person. But if you're watching lesbian porn, it's both, right?
Is that your theory?
That's my theory right now. Yeah.
All right. I thought it was a self insert, as in one or the other guy.
What? No, I don't think.
No, because uh, I have witnessed self-avowed, and I would believe them, asexuals who also are into the gay dude stuff, and you're like, but I thought you didn't like have. It's just like not for me. It's like, wait, really? Like, what? Why?
That's okay. I kind of understand the like logic behind it. I just don't understand any of the reasoning in there.
Yeah, it's a strange one, that's for sure. No man is involved until I show up. Bah, bah. they're only lesbian because they haven't met a real man. every 15-year-old ever.
Maybe I'm too Indian and too old to understand homoeroticism.
Maybe I'm too Indian. Are there not like is there no native homosexuals? I find that difficult to believe.
You know, everyone asks the dealer for some good luck. They never ask how the dealer is.
Oh, it is true. They always ask to get hit. They never ask if the dealer wants to hit.
They always ask for the luck of bear and eagle, but never ask if eagle wants to fuck other eagle.
Other eagle?
I don't know where I was going with that.
Everyone think me eagle, but me really bear.
Everyone want to know if you sting like bird and bee. No one want to know if bird like other bird.
Yeah, what is the native metaphor for the birds and the bees?
You are two. It's just two spirit.
2 thumbs up on this show, man. Pops, it's getting near Gundam on levels of violence and Fleet being attacked. I'm loving it. You see, it's high stakes. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe near Gundam Zeta if this action continues. Nice. We only have gay natives because white man. It's all the blankets' fault. Everyone always just blames it on the blankets.
So
never on the people who, refuse to get a better immune system.
So that show, Mysterious Disappearance, it is really fun. Like, I'm fine spoiling the first episode for people because it's kind of just set up. Like, I think so you have three characters, but one of them isn't really prominent in this episode. You have this girl, the main girl, and she
the library mommy.
Yeah, she gets handed a book and she reads it and it like curses her, and her best friend from work discovers that she's cursed and is like probably connected to all that and stuff. So he like spends the entire episode trying to help her, but she's such a character that she like doesn't want to be helped. So she's like a depressed 28-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Because she thinks all her creativity's like was spent up in her younger years. And so the curse put on her turns her into a kid again.
No.
And so she's like super creative. And so
it removes her whole design?
Yeah, but like the curse gets solved very quickly. But she's like running away trying to keep the curse and shit. It was very funny. I think everyone will like this show if they watch it and are into ecchi.
That is a fun setup. It's like a pleasant curse.
Mm-hmm.
Like in
no. It damages her immensely, but like she wants it because she's depressed.
It's like Link to the Past where the bat curses you and gives you double magic. Censor people saying work on vitamin D.
What censor people?
I don't know.
Because this show is
Macross Frontier. Oh, got it.
I mean, this show is technically censored, but like it's just not showing nipple.
Which, if that's what it takes to get a show made, I'm okay with it.
I'm gonna type in private chat. Interest, like the detail.
The detail. I don't want to read your fanfic fetish. It goes on this side?
Yeah, I'm afraid to say that.
Okay, if you go read the manga, you won't miss it.
You won't be disappointed.
Very obvious.
It is very.
I mean,
very fun.
I would say that it sort of sticks out, but it doesn't.
You guys will get it later.
Oh man, Ricci City has a like a streamer event. So if I stream like 10 hours over the next I didn't look at what the time period was, but 10 hours of Ricci City streams, and I'll get like a bunch of streamer stuff, I guess.
All right, guys, I'm taking 8 days off, but there is an event that if I stream 10 hours in the next week of Ricci City, I'll get shit.
Yep. So if you see surprise on the go stream and it's just me playing Ricci City, you know I need them draws.
Classic.
Actually, I'm gonna look that up. What is the
No, Alex, it is not bright lights or like faded out. It's just there without nipples.
okay, Ricci
Like it is, they don't pull
City
any punches. It is just no nip.
special?
Like, check it out, my guy.
Download all emotes? What?
No, it's a virus. It's a virus link. No.
Download all wallpapers. You can just get wallpapers? Character icons? You can just get them?
That seems bullshit.
If you want the JPEG, you just go get the JPEGs.
That's
you can't
true,
play with
but,
them, so it's a little bit not as exciting.
Yeah, I mean, they're always free. You can't play with them.
Tournaments? News? Oh, live streamer Christmas battle invitation? No, this is old news.
I'm really thinking of pulling for Hoshino whenever the Blue Archive characters drop in Mahjong Soul.
Okay, here we go. Here are some free game illustrations for you to improve your live stream production. Free illustrations, Common. Free illustrations, Furious Spirit. Contact us if you have any following ideas. Feel free to contact us if you wish to organize in-game tournaments and need for this.
Give me the legendary one, please.
Okay, so I just had to email them at richicitysupport@mahjong-jp.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Wouldn't it be mahjong-en.com?
No, it's JP.
Okay.
I speak straight to the head of the house.
No, we don't go through mediators over here.
I shout from the mountaintops. No wonder your people lost. Wait, which people? Sigali never used the bow or Atlati, even though our enemies, the Shawnee, did. Too much forest for bows. What did you use then? And by you, I mean your people.
What did you people use then?
What did your people use?
Did you use the black chips to scare them away?
We began to deal, and we didn't stop dealing. Slings.
No, I'm at 20. I don't want to hit.
Get hit, bitch. You have to hit under 15.
They're showing a 4 and they flip over a 7. No.
Plane contacting Ricci City. Okay, let's see this one.
I am invincible. Get back here, Shaka!
That sounds like copyrighted music.
I remember this episode.
You can't escape me. I'll chase you to the ends of
It is going at like 2 frames a second for me, so I'm still seeing it. I'm still watching.
It wasn't playing super smooth over here either, so you're okay. Believe it or not, I've increased my overall internet speed by 20%, so you wouldn't think you would still have issues, but you do.
I think it's probably on my end, my issues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I still have issues. Drives me nuts. I'm like, at what point will everything just be fast?
Never.
Spidey getting possessed by a suit. Yeah, but he's in the Bell House, so that's right where it happens.
Shocker! You bastard!
We got guns from the whites first. We mostly handed the Shawnee their asses with war clubs and blowguns. We just hit him with the old blowy, and they can't fight anymore. Fantastic battle strategy.
I've never heard any of these names before, so it sounds like an improv bit from like Oni Plays. They're just making up names.
Oh, you've never heard of the Shawnee tribe?
I've never heard of the Shawnee tribe.
Oh wow. Yeah, there's more tribes out there than we've named helicopters after, so just keep that in mind. Not a lot more, but there are a couple more because we have a lot of helicopters.
I'm gonna name the one near me. Don't say it out loud.
I won't. I can name some funny ones near me.
Actually, it might be an O instead of a U. Is there a helicopter named after them?
Nope.
All right, don't say it then.
Nope. There's also near us. We call them the Mukilteo, but that's not actually their tribal name. I think they call themselves the Duwamish people, but yeah, there's also not a Mukilteo helicopter that I'm aware of. Mike has only heard of the Shoddy tribe. Shoddy. We were a Stone Age people. Whites brought us mass production, guns, whiskey, and white women.
It seems that's the only thing we have nowadays. And even then we're losing them.
Is that from Blazing Saddles? With a willing way and an animated backside. Get in there. Now I can only picture Tits and Raygun as John Acorn. What? Oh, hold on.
John Redhorn. I think.
Redhorn. Redcorn. Yeah. Nope, made it up. Oh, that's hilarious. That sounded very Mel Brooksian.
Do you have 10 acres on the side of a highway?
Ah, yes. Her headaches are very bad today.
Dude, imagine if you had like 10 acres on both sides along a highway. You could have like the craziest tunnel set up.
Maybe. I mean, don't most highways have crazy gutter systems under them, or is that just around here?
No, I mean like above it. You could like build above the highway and make that into a tunnel.
Usually highway rights go all the way up.
I don't care.
It's not exactly how we.
What are they gonna do? Stop me?
Yes, they would.
They wouldn't even know it's my land.
It's not. If they were building a highway, they own that land. They would have bought it from you.
Eat shit, Stu.
Also, why would it be a tunnel when it's in the sky?
No, I would build I would make it into a tunnel.
It's called an easement. It's probably not even an easement. It's probably eminent domain if there's actually a highway on it. They probably have an easement on either side of their eminent domain highway. They're like, oh, yeah, we're going to buy this from you for a market rate. Oh, and also you don't get to use anything within 70 feet of either side. Although, market rates right now wouldn't be bad to have to not deal with buyers if the government wanted to eminently domain some of my property. Just put up a toll.
First you simp for taxes, now you're simping for eminent domain.
You know what? I'm not simping for eminent domain. I'm simping for quick and easy buyer with lots of cash. That's what I'm simping for. Playing Hot Wheels.
But
I mean, it would be cool if we used Hot Wheel designs for our highways. Would be a lot cooler.
Sure, Jimmy, but have they ever dealt with a pumpkin before?
Probably.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm sure there were some pumpkins in Ruby Ridge.
Probably not.
Yeah, why not?
Why would they be growing pumpkins over there?
You know, just a winter squash. Have some soup.
Nah.
When does Blaine go to small Titistan? Never. I prefer adequately sized Titistan. Hot Wheel Highways, I don't know. Picture it. There are no more on-ramps. It's just two giant foam rollers. You're never going to be stuck behind a guy going slowly up to freeway speeds because they're going to hit the on-ramp and just and get launched into 60 miles an hour immediately. I think Hot Wheel Highways is the best idea we've had on stream ever. All right, where's D at? D nuts. Pull up the Wendigoon video about Ruby Ridge and see if you mentioned pumpkins. No, Wendy's in on it. He's conspiring with Big Pumpkin to make sure they stay out of the Ruby Ridge highlights.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we call Japan.
If you can still find videos back from the 80s, like live television footage where pumpkins are right next to Alex Jones on the set.
Oh, that's what I thought it was pumpkins, but it was just Alex Jones, wasn't it? On-ramps are for 18-wheelers. Dude, imagine an 18-wheeler getting freaking launched. Okay, 14 and 13. Here we go. Finally, I found you. Gimme. A man at your midnight.
Oh, are you ready for Kaiju number 8 this weekend?
I am excited for it. There's only a few that I'm still sort of waiting around for.
Mm-hmm. I'm always gonna say it has my favorite first arc of any show, but like, also it kind of just stops being what I like about it after that.
Oh, really?
So,
well, I'll try to enjoy it as much as I can until I stop enjoying it.
You definitely will enjoy it. I'm just like, I really don't know how to describe it.
That's all right.
It's just a big tonal shift, I'll put it. At least in the manga.
Gotcha. Well, we'll see if the anime shifts as well.
It's kind of like when Ichigo is fighting the Soul Society for a long time, and then he like kind of just joins them.
Yeah.
Past a certain point.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Never you talk about a manga you like that ended? Are there any manga that you like that have ended?
I mean, I presume so. Let me pull it up. I actually don't keep track of manga on my thing, so let me...
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, Saotome. I love Saotome. Saotome Senju.
Saotome.
You've never heard of this one, but Doron.
Oh, you've never heard? Is it your manga that lives in Canada?
No, but it got canceled after like 40 chapters. So
canceled. Does that really count as being finished?
I mean, it technically had an ending. Ginka and Glenna, I really liked, even though that got canceled.
The anime about living swords is kind of strange. So they have to preserve the past from revisions. That's the one I forgot to talk about. Token Ranbo. Quick review on Token Ranbo. Boring. Why? How can I not care about like famous and like historically accurate Japanese swords when I'm watching this anime? Like, how did you do that to me of all people? They're like, oh, you're a sword of Oda Nobunaga. Oh, I'm a sword of Oda Nobunaga too. And you're like, oh, who cares? Oh my gosh, are they gonna just all be gay swords with each other? Or are we gonna have fights?
Okay, Serranos, no. Like when I like a manga, I just keep liking it. I just talk about the ones that I don't like more because it's like there's more to talk about. Like I'm not gonna like people get sick when I bring up Tokyo Ghoul constantly. Like I love that one start to finish. I'm not gonna like harp on it every 5 minutes. Right?
Is it Naruhito? I thought it was a Nobuhito. Hold on.
Like, how much can I say about Saotome Senshu? It's a decent romance that I really like. How much can I talk about Ginka and Glutta before like everyone stops listening? You know, like what am I gonna say?
It is Naruhito. I'm thinking of his dad, Hirohito. That's what it is. Just makes you whiny and shallow.
What are you?
Oh,
What
yeah,
are
it's
you
quite
talking
shallow and
about?
pedantic indeed.
What are you talking about, Stu? It's like talk about stuff you like. Okay, here's the stuff I like. If I talk about it too much, like I run out of things to talk about.
Do you?
Or like not that I run out of things to talk about, people stop caring about it. You know, people like disengage from the conversation. So like, no, I'll just recommend it to people. And if someone really likes it, like I can talk about it with them.
So talking with someone about something that you enjoy that they haven't seen or are engaged with and they bore out of your conversation is what you're saying?
I'm not specifically talking about actual conversations. I'm talking about like the feeling when talking about something on stream. You know, it's not just about the people you're talking to, it's about the audience. And I feel like people just don't really care. Not like everything, but like manga specifically. People just stop caring very quickly.
Yeah. That makes a bit more sense. I thought it was just a conversational skill issue you had as a human, but...
Oh, it probably is.
I guess we'll see.
It can be both.
It could be a little column A, a little column B. D19! Inverse of velocity conversation. I found people not like it. Like, I like it.
Okay, but also like, who am I going to bounce off of if like no one here has read Tokyo Ghoul before, except Alex, and he's always in chat.
Yeah, as far as Tokyo Ghoul goes, I could not care less.
Sure. See,
you got that one right.
Case in point.
Pointed case.
I'm not the problem. Blaine's the problem. Kill him.
Me? Start your own, like Tokyo Ghoul, the haters show.
No, lovers show.
Lovers show. Oh, I thought you hated.
Yeah. No, we love that show.
It's the anime you don't like. The manga you do.
Yeah. No, but I've been reading seasonal manga more often than not, so I find a lot of manga I dislike more than that I like.
Shanos has his excuse. He doesn't like anything. Tokyo Ghoul is the shit, says Tits and Ray Guns.
It is extremely good. You
what
have
makes
the main
it so
character.
Good?
So it's a psychological thriller. If you like gore, you're gonna love this because there's a ton of gore in it.
Mm-hmm.
And you have this main character who's like been basically oblivious to this world that's been like next door to him this entire time. And I'm not talking about like other world. I'm talking about like just completely different culture and people that are forced to eat other people or they'll still die, you know?
Should he have been witness to this before, or is it like, well, duh, he doesn't know about it?
It's more like all the problems in the show are because he doesn't know enough about ghoul culture. And obviously they're kind of like keeping themselves
ghoul culture
hidden. But
makes me think of the Scooby-Doo, though, Ghoul School. So
okay,
maybe he needed to go to Ghoul School first.
He should have gone to Ghoul School with the mummy and the vampire chick.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Everyone knows what you're talking about. That was such a good movie.
Anyway, so again, wait, should he have ever like really known about it?
I mean, there are people talking about this on the news all the time. People die constantly. It's probably one of the leading causes of death is just ghouls attacking. It's like
do people
it's like
know
if you're
that
worried
ghouls are sentient?
Yeah, ghouls are sentient. They look exactly like people. They basically
but like
are
on the news reports, is that like a known thing?
Yeah, of course. It's known
so
up
it really
to the point
is literally his fault.
Yeah, it's literally
like,
just
it's like a white woman who doesn't know about like gangbanger culture.
Like just rereading the first chapter, there's all these signs that Rize is a ghoul, and he just like he doesn't know the signs because he wasn't paying attention to the news.
God, he should have really gone to ghoul school. You weren't kidding.
Yeah, like he's just looking at the news is on in the room he's in. It's like, oh yeah, ghouls can't eat anything but coffee and people, otherwise they'll throw up. So like, pay attention to that.
Coffee and people. Why does coffee get a pass? I mean, I'm glad that if I ever became a ghoul, I would be able to still drink coffee, but is it explained or?
it's just like a protein thing. I don't know.
Gotcha. It's just water.
There's the law of things in Tokyo Ghoul. Like the one thing I'll give Tokyo Ghoul shit for is that like I don't think their eating habits make a lot of sense. I don't think it makes sense that they can't eat like there's no reason they can't eat like animals. It's like there's a specific cell inside humans and ghouls that they have to eat.
Mhm.
Otherwise they'll die, but like I don't know why that's not in other animals, It just kind of is.
Could it be the human soul that they have to feast on, or does it not get into that sort of like?
No, I'm pretty
level of
sure
things?
ghouls also go to heaven. Like I think
They
that's
still have their soul. Okay.
that's like a character dies and he's like sees his wife in heaven. So we're just gonna confirm that that's a thing that happens.
That's actual thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, so he becomes a ghoul, right? I've seen the first episode,
Yeah.
but that's about it, and I never touched the manga, even though
It
it
is
was
a
big
tragic
one, I
story
think.
of a dude becoming a monster and like having to learn that they're not actually that bad, while also like
That sounds less
so
than tragic, though. That sounds kind of like a hopeful story almost.
it's rarely a hopeful story. There's
Oh.
like just from the nature of how ghouls are, like if you had a gun, if every human like had a built-in gun in their arm, you'd see a lot more death, right? Like that'd just be a
Right.
thing. And that's how it is for ghouls. Ghouls
I mean,
kill each other.
maybe you wouldn't.
Yeah, maybe you wouldn't, but
It
like
just depends on if people respect that gun.
I don't know. You see a lot of fist fights, right? And that's because humans have fists.
But
So I feel like if humans had guns in their arm, you would see more like gunfights.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't have a fist fight necessarily because you could have the gunfight, but the presence of a fist fight usually is because one person thinks the other person really can't use their fists. Like people don't usually get into a fist fight thinking like, "Oh, the other guy's Mike Tyson, let me punch him." They usually get in the fist fight because they're like, "Look at this twerp, I'm going to kick his ass." And then they end up not being able to do that because they've also never thrown a punch in their life or been hit. So I feel like if you had something that was a little bit more elevated of like, oh, this is the insta killer, it might actually reduce the total fights because that power balance when two guys are scoring out, when two guys start rubbing nips, really what they're doing is they're measuring each other's power levels so they can like tell like, okay, has this guy like benched or done a push up in the last year? And if they feel pecs and they're like, oh, he's done a push up, then they're gonna watch him try to back away. But if they think that other person hasn't done a push up and can't punch, then they're gonna keep rubbing nips until they can start swinging second. But
That
I
is
understand
something
how
to
it's
bring up
different.
when talking
than
about.
the sorry, not Chinese, the California culture that I'm sure
Yeah, it definitely is.
they don't teach you that in school. Scouter nipples, exactly. You've seen it, tits and ray guns. You get two dudes. Hey, and they're just nip to nip, just hey, and they're just rubbing all up in it. They're just feeling out each other's power levels.
I mean, whether you want to blame it on the fact they have to eat humans and other ghouls or not, like the fact they have built-in weapons is definitely like a threat just generally to people.
Oh, so they have built-in weapons, but then they can eat ghouls though. That's weird.
They can't eat ghouls. They can't eat other ghouls, which is like a very fun like because they're looking for RC cells, right? RC cells is what gets them stronger, but also is like what's in humans and ghouls that they need to eat. And so, just eating ghouls just gets you way more of it faster. It's also what turns into the weapon the ghouls have. And there's technically like a weapon triangle, like this weapon's better than this weapon. These types of weapons are better than these types. But really,
so
just
not
comes
all
down
ghoul
to
weapons are the same. They aren't all powering up the same key blast. They have different things they're getting.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just where they stem from. Like one stems from the arm, and one stems from the leg, one stems from the back, and one stems from the tailbone. But like really what it just comes down to is where it's placed, and also like the ones that have it in the back, like they tire out quicker.
Gotcha.
And that's all. It's like explained in detail, but that's all it really comes down to.
Just who
There's a
gives up
lot.
first, basically.
There's like a lot to talk about in Tokyo Ghoul. I think the characters are done extremely well. Like, you're never gonna find me saying Kaneki, um, Shiori. No, not Shiori. Hiyori are bad characters. Toka's like none of them are gonna be bad characters. I think a lot of the characters are likable. They fit in the world setting. They all make sense. Like you have the characters that
They
obviously
act
are
and
just
react like humans, or I guess ghouls in this case, but
yeah,
they
the
don't they
ghouls
don't do something where you're like, why would you do that?
exactly. They all make sense for what they are. It's just one of those shows where you have like a lot, one of those manga where you have all the characters making sense and you get to choose which one you like. Because obviously you're not going to like every personality type.
No, that would be crazy.
Exactly. Yeah. I need to take a piss, so I'll be back.
All right, enjoy your piss. Okay, well he's gone. See how by just asking a few simple questions, and actually listening to the answers, when people have something that they're actually like really interested in, they do want to talk about it. They do want to speak on it. They just also feel they need to be listened to in order to speak on it. So sometimes the reason that everyone around you is speaking negatively all the time is because you're not engaging them on the topics that are positives, are things that they enjoy and the things they like. So try to think about the people around you and listen to them for a minute and just say, is this what this person's interested in? And can I ask them questions that help them be more in that positive headspace? The angriest, meanest guy at your office, at your job, wherever you find yourself, is also a very excited about something new welder they got. They got a new jack stand. They're a new, they did a timing belt on their car and they're super stoked about it. They might talk about it, but you got to find out what that is. You got to talk about it. You got to open them up a little bit. But you got to approach them the way they want to be approached. One of the easiest ways I found that is let them talk first. When you meet with somebody, how quickly and what they talk about will indicate to you sort of what drives them, what motivates them, what interests them. So if you're sitting, let's say put you in the seat of a salesman, because that's the easy one. You're a salesman. You go up to somebody and you're like, hey, I'm such so and so from such and such sales. They say, oh, I'm so and so from such and such sales, and then they start talking about their family, their uncle, their brother, their cousin, plans for the weekend, like this kind of thing. You're like, oh, they got family. They're a very social person, so you can sort of address them on that social level, and based on how they talk, like don't bring up business. Based on how they talk and when they bring up business will tell you when it's time to bring up business. Like if you sit down and someone's like, all right, how much is it? Direct, blunt person. Don't willy wash. Don't give them any superfluous facts. Just immediately get down to business. Tell them what it is, how much it costs, and then explain to them why it costs that. It's a useful skill. Listen first, then speak.
Yeah, that's a good strategy.
Most people aren't listening; they're just waiting for their turn to talk. That's from Fight Club. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Palahniuk is very, very insightful in Fight Club.
So the thing about Tokyo Ghoul
Mm.
and nail polish is that it's not nail polish. His like nails are bloodshot. You know.
Oh, does he have like red fingers or something?
No, like he gets tortured and his nails are ripped off repeatedly, and so
Ugh.
they're just like
Ugh, that's
black
like,
now.
I hate that.
Yeah, no, it's horrifying
I
to
hate
watch.
that. The whole idea.
They're just black though, so if you want to blame anyone, blame the Akatsuki. Okay.
Okay, I'll blame the Akatsuki.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, I've got the talking stick. Talking stick is a powerful tool. It's one of the greatest things that we borrowed from the natives. And I use big air quotes around borrowed, but I'm busy with tiny stickers. Come here, you little bitch. Oh, again, like I said, I've only been like into one episode of it. Is there like a grand big bad, or is the entire show about like interacting and becoming like a good ghoul?
A lot of it, at least in the first series, is him just trying to survive and like integrate himself into ghoul culture, which is also trying to integrate itself into human culture.
Right.
They're
How
trying to hide
long? Like,
amongst
have ghouls
humans
been
and all
around
that.
forever in this lore, or are they like a relatively new thing?
No, they've been around forever. There are events. I'm not going to spoil the ending, but like he probably read I don't even remember the name of it right now. But it's very similar to like another ending from a popular American comic. I just can't remember the name of it.
Oh, gotcha. But they're kind of like anytime we do vampires in like a modern story, it's like, oh, vampires have always been around and we've always been interacting with them.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's in the shadows. Sometimes we didn't like know we were interacting with them.
So yeah, you have
Whereas the
like
ghouls are a little more present. It sounds.
they're kind of just everywhere, you know. Like there are people trying to exterminate ghouls. There are ones that they're not like everywhere, but they're very
They're
present.
around enough that everyone should have heard of them.
Yeah, no, it's like as soon as Kaneki becomes a ghoul, he starts noticing them everywhere. But before that, he
Oh, but
like
he was just a
didn't notice
moron
them at
for
all.
first.
Like
But
what?
is that a skill issue with him, or is that like an obvious thing in the world?
People don't know ghouls and where like people don't know who's a ghoul because they like are very good at hiding.
Do they physically look any different? Like I know I always see the mask when I see like the cosplays and stuff, but like is that like a choice or is that a requirement?
They don't physically look different, so they need to wear a mask to avoid getting hunted, just to hide their identity when they're hunting, like humans and stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
They don't look different unless they're like fighting, then their eyes will turn black and they'll have a weapon, obviously.
Right.
The reason Kaneki wears an eye patch is because he can't hide his black eye, right?
His black eye. Wait, is the
And
black eye special or did he just get punched real hard?
so you know the way Kaneki becomes a ghoul is his organs are replaced with ghoul organs,
Right.
and so he's like half a ghoul. Only one eye turns black, and he has to keep that eye covered up because he can't turn it normal.
Gotcha. Speaking of waiting till someone else talks, what's up, anime guy? How are you doing tonight?
Brandon,
Gentlemen, behold.
Behold. What am I beholding?
Behold. How are you doing? It's been a minute.
I'm good. I'm doing well. I got this I thought I was ordering a Chinese knockoff SM7B and I got a real one. So I'm doing great this week.
Nice. Looks like you're having a lot of fun building your little mecha there, and
Yeah, we had a late start to the build yesterday because I actually watched so much anime. So having to
well,
finish
good.
it here on Wednesday.
You watched some anime. That's good.
what have you been watching, Brandon?
Well, let's see. Get that popped up here. I did get my own personal watch list put together, and I haven't. I talked about it a little bit, but not a whole ton. So I'll go ahead and share the screen here. And hello to everyone in the chat. It's always good to see everybody. Of course, Pops is here, Alex Moore, Tits and Ray Guns, Gemini. He's going to give me
Lucifer
shit
down there.
because I'm old, and and of course, Peter Venkman fan site. Hello there. Good to see you. So, all right. So I've got my list all ready to go.
All right.
I don't have a ton. Of course, continuing Delicious and Urusei Yatsura. I did pick up an Archdemon's Dilemma, How to Love Your Elf Bride. This one makes me laugh my ass off.
Oh, does
very
it?
funny.
Okay.
Yeah,
I looked at the cover and I was like, this one will either be great or it'll suck balls. And I voted to not try it.
It's funny. I liked what was it, last season or the season before? the naughtiness one. This one has
Mhm.
a lot of that same vibe, and I really liked teaching the noble lady how to be naughty. So
Have you
yeah,
seen episode 2 of the show?
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because episode 1 it was kind of iffy, but as soon as episode 2 rolled around, they like characterized the elf quite a bit more. So
Yes, they
it gave
do.
me what I want to see.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was funny. It's one that I'll probably. It's a keeper. I think it's a keeper. Now, I did watch High Speed Etoile, and I was
You were bored out of your
disappointed.
mind, right?
What was that?
Were you bored out of your mind?
Yeah.
They didn't do anything in the first episode except show off the CGI graphics.
I called it. The only people who are going to like High Speed Etoile are people who like watching motorsports because it is perfect when it comes to describing and like showing off motorsports. But as an anime, as a story, as like an exciting medium where you're there for 20 minutes to hopefully get the beginning, middle, and an end, it's not that. But for
No.
me, I loved it. I was like, this is actual racing. Thank you.
Yeah, it had a ton of that, and basically a natural evolution for an F1 type of vehicle, assuming that we ever get something like that. As I said, the CGI in it was fantastic. The actual racing, they spent a ton of money on that.
Yeah, it looked really good, I thought.
Yeah. Character models, not so good. You can see where they spent the money. You can see where they cheaped out.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to drop it, but I'm gonna give it one more.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and give.
what I need at this point is I just need to see the team working together on a race, because if we can get the sort of drive to survive behind the scenes of the crew getting ready for the race, followed by a race that is delivered in the exact same way that this race was delivered, where it's very like, here are the rules, we're following the rules, and here's how races go. Sometimes the guy in front is just in front the whole time.
Yeah.
Then I'm down. But if they get like way too much into like side story kitty plot and just start ignoring the racing, then I'm out.
Yeah. I said I don't know. I do know.
I predict that most people are going to drop this one though.
Yeah, this is not good on the score at all, and even on the Crunchyroll, this is about the score that they're getting, about a 2-star, 2 to not even 2.5. It's closer to a 2. It's not good on that side. Now, as far as the manga, it doesn't have anything on it. It just started just last year, so I'm surprised they got a show so quickly, but I'll give it.
They've had some manga shorts or something. Like I think if you click into manga, there's like some more previous stuff that's occurred. Because it's been, I think it started as like an ad campaign even. Like it has a history, but yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, if you look at the relations, it just says side stories for the manga, so they're not the main content, but they're still manga.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how they handle the next one. Let's see. Studio apartment. Good lighting. Angel included. This is another one that made me laugh. There was a little bit of fan service in the first episode, and then the second
fan
one.
service.
Yeah, you get a hind quarter undie shot for about 3-4 seconds.
The only thing you get in that show is diabetes. That's why I skipped it.
Yeah, this one is going past that. It's cavity inducing cuteness and sweetness in some ways. I liked it. I laughed at it.
I thought it was fun, but like I'm really not into any of the characters except for the main girl. Like she's the only one I'm having fun with, and I feel like they're going to introduce more and more until it's just no longer about her.
That's possible. And looking from this here, it does look very harem-esque. We'll see. But I'll definitely give it the 3. So it's got one more episode to go. The Fable.
Oh, the worst part about Fable was his tone of voice, but everything else was great.
Well, Well, he's so deadpan and serious about his job. And then
I
when the
got
boss
it, but there's just something about the delivery where I was like, there is a very fine line between deadpan bored and you're just not wanting to be in the booth right now. And it felt more like the actor just wanted to get his paycheck and leave than his character being like bored. So it was just, I love everything about it. I thought it was a great premise. Animation looks good. Very, very fun. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy him the whole time.
I got a big Golgo 13 vibe from this in a lot of ways. So yeah, I think this one's good. My biggest complaint, this
What this?
Hulu.
Oh, I don't care where shows are.
Well, neither do I, because we can get them. But this is 3 shows this season that the Dick Nuts Corporation has picked up.
What other 2 shows?
Hey, what's up, Jay? Welcome.
What up? So they have Fable.
Mm-hmm.
They have Sandland.
Mm.
And
that makes sense.
Was it Go-Go and Go-Go Loser Ranger?
Mm.
Oh, Go-Go Loser Ranger was so good.
Yes, it was. What happens when, the bad guy is tired of being the monster of the week and is like, yeah, we got to do something about this. Yeah, I do really like the premise, and I did like that first episode, and it looked good. It's got a pretty decent score, up in the 70s, so it's probably it should go up. But I did like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I picked back up One Piece, going through G8 right now.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
And Grandpa and Grandma turn young again. This is reminiscent, as far as how the show is structured, of not last season, but the season before, the adopted witch daughter and her mother, where it's about 2 minute to 2.5 minute segments, and it just keeps jumping the story forward.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was cute as hell.
I thought it was cute and funny. The granddaughter like incest joke was a little bit like, oh, okay, I guess
bit
that's
on the nose. Yeah, very on the nose, but it would be a very interesting thing to have your grandparents, as as the older versions, but have them be young again, be able to do stuff again. And I like the fact that he was built.
I think the joke works better with the daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, yeah, because if she fell in love with her husband, he's going to have some kind of trait that he got from his grandpa that, would exist back then. So I thought that one was hilarious. But the daughter one, or the granddaughter one, I was like, okay. You can explain away all you want that she likes pretty boys in like idol stuff, but that was kind of jarring. But everything else was hilarious.
And I love the voice cast. They're great. So I liked it. It made me laugh. Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep. This is another one I'll probably keep for the long term.
For sure.
Of course, Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. That's a given.
Yeah.
Remonster has been better than I thought it was going to be. I'm thoroughly enjoying this.
Interesting take.
Yeah, it's been worse than I thought it would be.
See, that's kind of weird because what other shows is this is similar to?
Slime.
Yeah, and reincarnated as a spider. No, not reincarnated.
Like
so I'm a spider. So
animation for the most part.
But then again, I'm a sucker for these type of shows where he starts off as the lowly goblin, but because he retained his knowledge, he progresses faster than most of them. And then I like the fact that he's becoming the boss.
Because you're a sucker for that flavor of crack isn't exactly like glowing praise of the show.
Well, everybody has their own sense of crack. I like it. This is what I'm going to finish. I
agree.
I can dig that.
You, me, Serranos, we all love this type of show, but the issue is like, if you compare it to any of the other shows from this genre or subgenre, it just isn't like comparable to them. At least not yet. I don't know if it'll get better, but like those fight scenes where he's fighting like the wolves and the bear, it's just like those are very low budget.
Well, Sometimes you have to do with what you've got, but I do like the story so far, and I think this one will be okay. I'll be okay with it. Spice and Wolf, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Was Spice and Wolf during the time period where you weren't watching anime? So is this your first foray into Spice and Wolf?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be interested to hear about your travels through Spice and Wolf. So you're not
Yeah.
allowed to drop it, is what that means.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep it. I have no intention of dropping it. I do like it, and
I'm definitely going to watch that. It's been so many years since I saw the original.
as I said, I've enjoyed it.
Serrano
it's been
said
pretty good.
something. I don't want to interrupt you.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, Serranos was saying something. I don't know. He said, I don't know how you can like Spice and Wolf and also dislike Freerin. And so I'm kind of interested to see, like, anyone, if there's a dichotomy. Like, do either of you dislike Freerin?
Mercantilism. Okay. Freerin is, oh man, I live forever. Humanity sure has a short life. This is sure like sort of, it's the content of what Freerin is up their own ass about that I'm just sort of bored with.
You
Whereas,
say they're
like,
up their own
Spice-
ass, but like they stop focusing on that very quickly. I mean, it really, like, they have the same theme. Hollow is also immortal, so
What? Okay, no.
Right.
What is the theme of Spice and Wolf?
Serranos is in, by the way. Bring him up.
Oh, is he?
Call him.
What's
in.
the what is the theme of Spice and Wolf?
Spice
Oh,
and Wolf
I
is
haven't
about
actually
the advancing of technology, changing how the world from what it was to what it will be in the future.
Okay, which affects the world. Whereas
Yeah.
Freyren is about whiny poo poo. Let me wander across the area while I remember what it was like to love a
No,
man.
that's not what
Not
it's
at all
about.
about that.
Freyren is about the advancing of humans. That's actually what is happening in the background.
Then why doesn't that happen?
Yes, it does.
It
Fern
does.
is the example of that. Fern is going to be one of the most powerful mages of all time, and as predicted by Serie, the only person who will ever kill Freyren is going to be an elf or a human.
Yeah, and if anybody, it would have to be someone like Fern, but she's she's still not quite up to that task. Which
Yeah,
she's still young.
She's an adolescent still.
I don't understand how you
Yeah.
guys don't get this.
No,
I don't know.
I like it. And the only
that's an interesting comparison, but I think they're both boring, to be honest. Like,
That makes sense though. Like, disliking both makes sense. It's just one or the other is kind of iffy.
No, you can
Yeah.
like mercantilism. What do you not understand about this?
I watched all of Spice and Wolf, but I cannot even remember what it was about. Like, I'm
I
pretty
can tell
sure
you what the whole series is about after watching 2 episodes.
it was one of those ones where everyone
Yeah,
was saying
and I
to
just did the
watch
same
it,
thing
so I
with
did.
Freyren, but you disagree with me. So
Because you're wrong.
Well, you're wrong about
Is my-
Spice and Wolf.
What is the whole thing of Spice Wolf? Tell me.
No.
I
You're
actually
just
got
not going to present your
I'm-
opinion.
I'm
I
done
presented
with
my
this.
opinion. You're like, no, you're wrong.
Hold
You
on just
didn't
a
listen
second.
to
Hold
me
on just a second.
earlier.
My
wasn't
phone.
here.
I've actually had someone rent a unit, so excuse me for just a moment. I'll be right back.
All right.
fine. No, when I explain what I like about one and don't like about the other, and you don't understand that, then why would I do it again? I just explained it.
That's why I got back.
Freyren and this look at the thing that like exists forever and how everything changes around her, not super fun, exciting. Hollow, much more involved and in the aspect of humanity growing and learning, okay? Freyren has that detachment of, oh, I don't know. Whereas a Spice and Wolf is just
So
way more enjoyable.
I think I get your complaint. Is it mostly that Freerin acts more like a old person when it comes to new stuff?
Yeah, I guess it's not like old person's a weird way to say it. More just that like detached, not understanding. Like, oh, things changed. I guess I missed it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh fuck, what am I with you for? Whereas like Hollow's literally like there every like harvest season you see in that first one, and then as you move forward, like she's just very involved with the characters, with the people. It's the reason that as much as I prefer Dark Souls because of its world design, I prefer Bloodborne because of its story.
Okay, I think you just dislike the characters more in Freerin.
Wait, what? No,
Not dislike them. I mean, like you don't.
I don't like what the characters are doing. If that's like the character, but I don't understand how that you heard my Bloodborne thing. And have you not played Bloodborne?
I
Oh,
really only got
PlayStation
like an
4.
hour into it.
Okay.
I never beat Father Gestapo.
Okay, in Bloodborne, you're actively there during the hunt, and you're interacting with the beast. Whereas, like in Dark Souls, the entire excitement of the story and everything that happened in the world of Dark Souls happened years before you ever get there.
Mm.
And it's that difference there that I get bored with on Freyren, but I prefer to be in the story and actively involved. And 6 episodes into Freyran just was not actively involved in anything going on. You saw his nose grow a few centimeters. What about you, Jay? What have you been watching? Anything new from this season?
Honestly, not really. I've been so bogged down with papers and stuff,
Oh.
like that I haven't really watched much anime since SakuraCon, but I'm very excited for Konosuba season 3.
Oh yeah.
First episode
Yeah,
is out
Konosuba
now.
started.
I
It
know,
was
I'm gonna
so good.
watch it tonight. I'm so pumped.
See, I still need to watch all the original, and I do have to go unlock a unit. But before I go, I'll just tell you the other ones that I've got on here. This TP Bond, that looks weird, but I'll try it. My Hero, we still got 23 days before it starts, and of course Kaiju number 8, which hasn't started yet. It's a late bloomer.
It's
So-
only in 3 days.
Yeah,
soon-
but it should have
soon
started
to
this
start
past
it.
week. But
I mean, it's a Saturday show, and this is only like what, the second Saturday of the season?
yeah.
Maybe
Well, it
third?
could be Sandland and start right smack dab in the middle of the prior season and end early in the next season. They're weird, but oh well. So I do got to go. Appreciate it. You gentlemen have a great night and have fun building the Gunpla.
Yep.
All right. Good
right,
luck
take
with
care,
the
everybody.
deal.
See ya.
Boy, boy.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. What tits
What?
and ray guns? Were you
What?
sad that old man Brandon left? Now
No,
all you have is the Zoomer, Coomers, and me and Jay.
I'm having a Pokemon battle online, and
Oh,
someone
shit.
just gypped my whole setup.
oh no.
Ain't that the worst?
We don't know
Now
if
we can
Brandon
talk about
watched Seven
Fire
Prince.
Emblem.
I am so curious if Brandon watches Seven Prince, because the second that baby did thing, I was like, oh, baby can't do that. But baby can do that. Like, I think it's great.
Well, he's no longer. It's always like they're no longer a baby after that scene. So like,
The problem with
sure.
Freyren is that it forces Blaine to face the nihilism mirror, and he hates the elf reflection.
Yep. That's it right there.
I will say I'm amazed at how popular Farron got.
Because it's good.
I mean, it's good, but it doesn't seem like anything spectacular. Like,
It's all these people who haven't watched Spice
Jay,
and
what do you
Wolf.
look for in a show?
I'm not the best person to ask that because most of what I like is trash.
Well, I mean, what are your favorite shows?
Yeah, and you would be repulsed by Freyren.
Yeah, my favorite shows are obviously Konosuba. I like Shiki. That's a really hard one to find these days.
It's impossible to find in America.
Steins Gate is good. I don't know if you guys remember. There's one called Welcome to the NHK.
Yeah.
I like that
I've
one.
seen that about 4 times. I like shows where there's a lot of like deep psychology involved, but at the same time, I also just like really stupid crap like Girls Bravo.
Oh, the deep psychology of Girls Bravo gets me.
I like
every time.
that. I like that one that the You're 100 Girlfriends.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That one was
That's great.
excellent.
Wait, is Girls Bravo the one where he's like in the bathtub and gets transported to the all-girl planet, or is that a different one?
No, it's like I don't know if she's an angel or an alien or what, but a girl comes down from outer space essentially, and then based on that, it just kind of becomes a harem anime, a comedy
Yeah.
one. But they have this one
Now I'm
character
thinking of
who's
Heaven
like,
of Lost Property.
but they have this one
There are not
character
many
who's like
harems this season.
this rich guy who's also a pervert, but like he's also a good person.
Back in a sec.
Hey, you can be a perv and a good person. It's allowed.
And so like he's always hanging out with the main character and like looking down on him and being an asshole to all the girls, but at the same time he has like a heart to him.
Girls Bravo. I feel like
And
I've seen the cover of Girls Bravo more than I've seen of Girls Bravo.
A lot of people consistently say it doesn't get enough credit.
What am I thinking of? Hold on. What's the one where the girl comes into the, like he's in the Lost Property's the better ecchi angel show. Lost Property's great. That show is hilarious.
Serranos, what you said about harems, there are like 6 this season, but 2 of them are returning. Like Skimichi and Slime are returning, so there's like 4 new ones. There's not really spectacular. And that's
It
like
is
more
Girls Bravo where he's got the bathtub. Okay, I wasn't crazy.
I mean, it's a harem anime, so there's gonna be a bathtub.
No,
I
no, it
mean-
starts with him like in the bathtub. And
there
he,
are
like,
like
transports
half a
in the
dozen
other
shows
world.
from that time period that start with the main
It-
character in a bathtub.
It's been such a long time.
Like,
since
isn't
I've
that how
watched-
Tula Rue starts?
Probably.
It is. It literally is. I'm 90% sure.
Oh.
I also admit to liking a lot of the shonen anime too. I used to be
Nothing wrong
really
with it.
ashamed of that, but now
You
I'm
used
not.
to be ashamed of that? Oh.
Yeah, because there was that time where all the hipsters would say like that if you liked shonen, you weren't an actual anime fan, despite the fact that 90% of anime was influenced by Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, aren't hipsters dicks?
Yeah, they are. Bunch of
Nah.
IPA
But-
making douche nozzles.
There was a time where I could have told you anything you wanted about Naruto.
You
I
can't
was like-
anymore. I believe in you. You got this.
Okay, explain why there are 3 villains that use the same broken hero trope, please.
Which villains are they?
It is Gara, Obito, and Pain.
Because Kishimoto wanted to make parallels between Naruto and the bad guys.
He's
He
like,
wanted
how
them-
do I do this?
What
he
if I
wanted
just
to make
all
them-
the bad guys Naruto.
So he essentially was trying to say, hey, if Naruto went bad in any different ways, so in the case of Gara, if he didn't make a friendship with his Nine Tails, in the case of Obito, if he didn't get over the pain of his losses, and same degree with Pain, if he didn't do any of those things, he would have wound up as either one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And every time he's had a talk with them to try to help them turn away from their sins, as they say, like he's always come at the angle that he knows where they're coming from.
Yeah, and they understand how he's still like fresh. They see themselves in him. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. That said, my favorite villain is nothing like Naruto. And I like him just because he's such an asshole.
Okay, Jay, we're
Who
going
is
to
it?
pick out a
Leslie.
harem show for you to watch.
No,
this
who's the villain? I gotta know.
It's Donzo.
Oh,
He's
fucking
Donzo.
Donzo.
He's Donzo.
He's
I
Donzo
love-
for Donzo, everyone.
I love Donzo. He's
No, Tits and Ray Gun's Tale of Wedding Rings, I think, has a second season announced. It's just not this season.
Tale of
Okay, I've
Wedding.
dropped half of the harem shows from the season,
Oh yeah, it is rough.
and one of them is going to. 2 more are probably going to be dropped.
Donzo was just over the top evil because they needed to make Itachi sympathetic somehow.
Well, I just liked him because he was just totally unrepentant.
Mm-hmm. That
He
was
just
great.
like, he's just like, hey, I want to be in charge of the city. Let's kill an entire clan to keep them from like rising up, but also let's take all of their eyes so I can have essentially
Mhm.
god powers.
Yeah. The other clan, the Tobirama clan, is already gone, so we just got to deal with the Uchihas now.
But yeah, Naruto was great. I didn't watch Boruto or anything. I thought Boruto was stupid. And I
You
still
shouldn't.
do.
There's so much filler
Never
in
go
the
back.
anime. If you do read it, it's not the worst read, but it's not great.
I will say though that as bad as the fillers were, some of the fillers towards the end of the series were just really cool and spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Like They should have done more fillers where they explain characters' backstories.
Yeah. I enjoyed the filler where they were all in the like they were all captured by the Ten-Tails and like experiencing the perfect world. And still somehow Sorcery is dead. He's allowed to be the ultimate villain because Sorcery is just evil and no one cares about him.
Are you talking about the one where like Shino was afraid of bugs?
No. I'm talking about the one where the ultimate villain is the puppet dude from the Akatsuki.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that one.
Yeah, I like that one just because he's my favorite villain, and they made him the ultimate villain in the in that universe.
I think the best filler arc was the one where they explained the history of Yamato and Kakashi.
Can you say that again?
So there's a whole like 6 or 7 episode filler where it was kind of like the early life of both Yamato and Kakashi. And it explained like when Yamato got brought into Root, and like Kakashi's early days in Root and Anbu, and also by extension more of Danzo's early activities. And then it culminates in Danzo stealing Shisui's Sharingan.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. I ended up skipping that episode, but yeah. I skipped a lot of the later arcs just because I want to finish the series quicker.
That's what you got to do with One Piece too. Like,
you can't do that with One Piece, man.
I've been reading / watching One Piece for I think 4 years now, and what I did, and I tell people, is I started at Marineford and I went from there. But then as I got interested, I went back and I watched arcs and stuff. But the thing with One Piece is, if something from a previous arc is relevant, they'll basically summarize it for you. Like, you won't ever just get fully thrown into the fray with it.
Oh, that's nifty.
Like, there'll be characters that'll be like, remember this thing at Sabayoti? Like, stuff like that. I will say that if you want to appreciate Nico Robin as a character, you should watch the earlier arcs.
I feel like it just it kind of hurts the impact of like the emotional scenes. Like if you just start at Marineford, like you already have the 1,000 Sunnies. You didn't even have to go through the Going Merry, you know?
Yeah, I did go back and I watched the Going Merry stuff before or after I finished Marineford. Because to this day, Marineford's my favorite arc. And it kind of inspired me to watch the history of more of the characters and their powers and stuff. So I ended up going back to watch like the whole Crocodile arc and the Nico Robin arc and all that.
Yeah. The Nico Robin one is great. That's like fan favorite through and through.
Nico Robin's just a great character. For a while, she was easily the most underrated member of the Straw Hats.
I wouldn't say underrated, but they didn't give us a ton to like latch onto about her for a while.
Yeah, like I always thought she was way more interesting than Nami, but Nami was also way more popular than her for a lot of years.
Yeah, she was just the first one that appeared.
Yeah,
and also Nico's way more laid back, so Nami kind of stands out in that regard.
My favorite part of the whole series, though, is the running gag that Usopp always gets thrown into these situations where it looks like a god or something.
That's my favorite one, too. It's so good.
Like, he unintentionally falls on top of someone and people start saying, like, he's the Messiah that came out of the sky to save him.
It's like the life of Brian, but in anime.
Unfortunate series of events ends with Usopp doing the, on a cross with light shining on him as everyone's literally getting saved.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, I think it's very funny. I was looking up these different anime from this season, completely unrelated to your conversation.
Yeah.
I was checking out which ones would be harems. I was thinking about Seventh Prince. Like, nah, probably not. He doesn't age up at all in the manga.
It's still
Silpha's age is listed as -18 plus years old.
What?
What does that even mean?
She's either younger or older than 18, something like that. Who knows?
Plus or minus 18.
Sounds like the creators
it's -18 plus. It's on both sides.
Well, don't tell the con goers.
That's not
doesn't even make sense, dude.
I don't know what
What?
that's supposed to mean.
What do you guys think of quintessential quintuplets?
Dude, it was
I
one of my
watched
favorite
half of the
manga.
first season.
Dude, when you were asking me what my favorite anime were, I wish I remembered to say that one because I used to love that series.
How do you feel
First
about
and
who?
second season I enjoyed.
How
and
do you
then
feel
I
about the ending?
think I stopped around the movie.
The ending?
Yeah. Did you see the
I
ending?
don't. I don't think I saw it because I didn't finish the second season. I got like up to
Mm.
episode 8 or something.
Yeah, if you
Of
ever
the
want to
second
finish it, just watch the movie. That'll be the end of it.
All right, yeah. One thing I always describe to my friends about it is it's like the choose your waifu the anime.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I feel like the creators sought out to create a waifu for every viewer.
Exactly.
This one is mine.
That's how Mike could feel represented in anime and a romance.
Eat shit.
Okay, since you guys mentioned it, I started looking up Tale of Wedding Rings, and it looks really cute.
Oh, it's
Don't watch it.
It's so
Don't,
good.
please.
You're gonna love it.
no.
Don't watch
It's
it.
right up your alley, Jay.
Nothing ever happens.
What do you mean nothing ever happens?
They never do it.
Is that all you care about?
Yes.
You
That's all you
Coomer!
cared about.
Yes.
You child
Blaine,
Coomer!
for
You
an
have to
entire
save the
season.
world first.
Blaine for an entire season was hyping up this show where the premise is two characters are eventually going to do it, and at the end
Yeah,
They did it at the end.
No, they didn't.
off screen.
No, they
Okay, what you were you expecting it to be a
didn't.
hentai?
You want me to know how I know that didn't happen? Is because it never happens after the anime. In the
Okay.
other sources, it never
do
happens.
you guys?
True.
I don't know if there was ever an anime, but do you guys remember a series called My Balls?
No.
No.
Is that like the
Believe
one
it
where
or
the guy's
not-
penis turns into a moe girl?
No, believe it or not, it was not a hentai. It was a regular anime or manga. But the whole premise was this guy isn't allowed to come, or else like a demon will come out and the world will just end.
Oh no!
Wait a
I'm-
minute.
I'm only thinking of the one with the diamond guy.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of something completely different, probably, but I'm thinking of one called "Would You Wake Up with a Demi-Human to Save the World?" And the whole premise is these girls want to sleep with him, but he'll die if he does. I think.
That's why Interspecies for Viewers is the best anime.
Oh god.
No, Monster Musume is better.
I have not watched the anime, but I know all about it.
Also, I was gonna say, let's go over your harem choices for this season. We'll end with the best option.
For harem?
First, we're gonna bring up Chillin' in Another World with level 2 super cheap powers. He stays
Terrible.
at level 2 for about 3 minutes, and then he becomes level 347.
Terrible.
He becomes level. Or he starts at level 1, then he becomes level 2 infinite, and then becomes level 300 and whatever.
Yeah, 347.
And then he
infinite,
turns
infinite.
off the level up notifications. So who knows where he's at now?
That's terrible.
I assume this is a harem. It feels like it's gonna be, because he runs into a party, an adventurous party, which is all women.
Mm-hmm.
But the all women adventurers party are suspicious of him being some sort of child predator. So
But once he dispels that, it's gonna be fine.
yeah, as soon as they figure out what's going on with that one person, spoilers. Then they don't think he's a child predator anymore.
The other one is The Banished Form Where Hero Lives As He Pleases. That one already has 3 episodes out. I dropped it in episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
I can't actually tell you anything about it. I've already forgotten. I just know I didn't like it. I thought it was extremely boring.
Mm-hmm.
The one I haven't dropped yet, I may drop, was An Archdemon's Dilemma: How to Love Your Elf Bride. This absolute weirdo who, or I guess he's not really a weirdo. He's just very, very awkward. He can't talk to people. It's not just women, I don't think, because the only person he has talked to is another total weirdo who. The two of them have just been practicing and learning magic for their entire lives, just trying to get better at magic. That's the only thing they do. They are like Sigmas. They're Sigma males.
What?
Except he's like, I have fallen in love with this most beautiful elf woman I saw at a slave market, so I'm going to purchase her. I'm not going to tell her why. She assumes I'm going to kill her. And I have done nothing. I have done very little to change her mind because she doesn't listen to me when I say I'm not going to kill her. And he definitely has issues saying like, "Oh, I like you. I want to marry you," because he feels like that's gonna be really weird when he does.
Yeah,
Which
and
is
what
true.
he ends up doing though is just being threatening. Like you'll just be threatening instead of saying what he means.
Because he is this very powerful sorcerer person who could kill a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
He just doesn't. Apparently, sorcerers are like people treat them like they're a different species in this universe, which is kind of funny. Like how they treat like witches in a different or as a different species in a different show we're watching. Yeah, sorcerers seem to have like no morals and they don't care about the lesser people, just only about increasing their magical power. He is different. He's built different, you could say.
You build different. It's true.
Yeah, I think the girl in that show is pretty cute. I don't actually know if it's going to be a harem, but it seems like it could be. It might not be.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are a number of other women that show up, but yeah, it might not be a harem at all. Let's see if it has a tag for harem. It has slavery tag. That's there.
My favorite tag.
That's
It doesn't.
a heck of a
No, it
tag,
doesn't
you
actually
know.
have a harem tag. So I guess that one's off the list. Okay, the one that is clearly and undoubtedly a harem, a re-monster. After meeting an untimely death from another semi-fantasy world, our main character is transported to another fantasy world. Although I believe his world he was from was kind of a modern apocalypse-ish setting. And he had the power to gain the abilities of people he consumed. I talked about this before, but need to explain it to Jay.
What's that?
Oh, sorry. I was kind of burp. Yeah. I explained it when I talked about Remonster before, but you weren't here, so he can get powers from creatures that he eats, and that can work for humans. It can be skills, it can be magic spells, it can be traits, it can be anything. So yeah, he just gets more abilities. Like he gets the ability to shoot spider silk out of his fingertips, like Spider-Man, like a weird Spider-Man.
So it's like Guy Beaufry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit like that, yeah. It's closer to I'm a Spider, so what?
Oh. See, I tried to watch the I'm a Spider, but I could
It's
not.
so
get past the
difficult.
CG.
It's so difficult. It's a cool setting. Just like Remonster, I like the setting. I like the idea of what they do. Like the plot of the story is like he eats stuff, he gets stronger, evolves into new monster forms. But it just sucks so much. They're so bad at making their story. It's annoying. But he gets an explicit harem in the fact that in episode 2 he has 2 women already.
I'm looking at it, and for some reason, like the cover art reminds me of Indiana Jones.
That's kind of funny.
Here's a question for you guys: what was your first harem anime?
Sword Art Online.
Shuffle.
You consider that a harem?
No. I mean, his sister and all the other ones are looking at him, so it definitely could be.
Ignoring Sword Art Online, Shuffle.
Shuffle is good.
Yeah.
I have no idea. It's probably DxD.
I think. I mean, would you count Love Hina? Because that's probably mine.
That was mine, except I read the manga, and that was my first ever harem experience.
I read the manga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm snooty over here.
Yeah. As long as we count it, then we're good. He transformed into a dog robot now with big guns.
Cool.
Whoa! It has like a head.
Yeah, it's got a head now with eyeballs.
Also, saying a slaver not having a harem, that's revolutionary. Remonster, he does basically all the bad things. He has slavery. He has forced breeding camps. He's basically as bad as anything Ainz does in Overlord. He's also cannibal, so that's probably worse.
So he's gonna be the husbando of the year next year, is what you're telling me.
For sure.
I mean, we don't know. His animation's pretty iffy.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, the main character's name is Ro, so yeah, we're gonna definitely see that next year.
We just finished watching Delicious in Dungeon.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
And I really hope there's a season 2 of it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not over
There
yet.
will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, his legs.
Because I mean,
Yeah, there will be because it's not over yet.
Right. Well, I mean, Sometimes I get so paranoid over getting attached to an anime because I'm never sure if there's going to be a season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Those days are behind us now.
Yep.
I think it's a much healthier fear than fear of dropping a show and missing something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, my mentality too is like, even if there wasn't a season 2, like you can always like read the manga.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like if I like an anime enough, I just want the anime. I don't want the manga.
I definitely feel that. Like sometimes, like I'm deep into watching shows. Like I don't really want to read the manga if they're gonna keep making the anime. It's like I already put so much time into this. It's like, do I really want to put more time into this?
You know what this time
Oh.
waste needs? More time.
Okay, so really quick, I asked my wife if she'd ever heard of Re Monster, and she said she watched the first few episodes.
Mhm.
And I said everyone's talking about it, and she said it feels like someone took reincarnated as a slime and made it more manly. She said the mane is not as interesting as Slime Dude.
I
Well,
completely agree with that. I think that's a perfect
yeah.
take. The problem with it is he is more straightforward and he is more masculine, obviously, than Slime Isekai guy. But it's just not as interesting. Like the writing just isn't very good. He doesn't have traits and things that he wants to do. He just kind of exists there. He's like, okay, so we're gonna kill this now. I want to fight things and get stronger. Like that's the only desire he has, and that's just limiting.
But see, Sam
camera
loves
went out.
Isekai.
Blame your camera.
Yeah, I know. I turned it on.
Okay, yeah.
But like Sam loves Isekai. Isekai is like one of her favorite
Mm.
types of anime, and so like she was always watching these isekais and telling me about them, and I have almost no interest in most isekais.
Except Konosuba.
I've seen some good ones. I mean, obviously, Konosuba is one of my favorites, but
Transcendent.
I'm always impressed by how many isekais she's watched and she's like aware of.
Yeah, I was
But
just
you're doing
saying. I don't know if I want to keep. I think I do not want to keep up with Free Monster. I probably will read the manga though, because I binged through 25 chapters the other night, which is probably about half of the first season.
Wait, didn't you not like Remonster last night?
Yeah,
Why did you watch why are you reading the manga? What
because I
spurred
wanted
that
to.
on?
Because it's very quick. It only took about 2 hours. Like I said, that's like half. I guess no, it didn't even take 2 hours. It was like 1 hour. Yeah, I got the
Oh.
time wrong. But yeah, I just like kept going through it because I like the setting, but I just think it could be a lot better. I also think the manga was better done. It's because the anime cut out some parts that were good that it shouldn't have cut out. Because it goes very quickly, but it doesn't feel like it is because you don't get attached to any of the characters in the anime. Because it doesn't let you sit and learn more about the characters because there isn't really much depth to them. Because that's how the manga was. But the manga compensates because it tells you more about his skills and what he's thinking, and you gotta just like sit with it a little bit more as he goes through like how he's gonna take down enemies or whatever.
Dropped it and reads the manga. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like they're taking out a lot of inner monologue and they don't replace it with anything. So even if it goes faster, it doesn't make it any better in the anime.
Gotcha. Let's go. Let's make our tier list.
Okay.
Link it in the Discord.
After I make it, yeah.
This isn't tier list.
Well, I've got the tier list over here. I want that to be loaded up in the background, ready to go. New. Where's the create tier list button?
Right at the top. Make it
says
template.
created. Oh, make. Yeah, that's right. Make your own template. Create a public template. This is the spring 2024 anime seasonal waifu tier list.
Nice.
Category is.
I'm sure you could add at least 3 more words onto that.
I can do it. Tier list for cool people.
Yes, that's it.
Hashtag Blaine's escape porn.
Oh,
Yeah, you should put it. Okay, just do Blaze Escape Corner.
Tier list. Hashtag Blaine's escape corner. Oh,
I think you could probably take maybe seasonal out because it's already implied in the first like spring.
Well, it's on a
24
tier list website.
Also, take out the apostrophe. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cover photo. We got to do a good one of the season.
Use the
hollow. It's got to be hollow.
It could be hollow. It could be the one from that last show we just watched, Mysterious Disappearances.
Oh,
Ogawa.
I forgot. I forgot to add Mysterious, I think.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no. No, I've got him. Okay.
Good.
Sureko?
Yes, that's her.
Okay.
That's her last name.
if only it said Ogawa.
Wait, actually, no. That has to be her first name. Yeah. I was
Okay.
thinking it's like because somebody else referred to.
Turn
her,
on the
that's less
blocker? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have that. I prefer an internet that is free for all because ads pay for everything.
You would say that.
I did say that. Doom. Boom.
Oh, what button do you do that just like grabs all of it?
Shift.
Oh, shift. Okay. Because I usually just do the quick drag, and it doesn't really take long, but I know that would be faster.
Okay. We are going to do A, B, C, D. Wait, no. S, A.
Fancy, I cannot look at the screen right now. It's deadly.
It's true. B, C, F.
That's why I'm not looking at the screen either. As
It's
I'm
just
playing.
Grammarly. Do you want
Awesome.
Grammarly? What about Adobe Premiere Pro? Megamind is back. Did you know Megamind is back?
Copyright claim, no.
No.
No, I'm just
Wait.
a little ad. You would delete me with only one ad blocker.
You don't want to hurt a little ad like me, do you? I'll just sit here in the corner. Sites were ad free in the before times, and people didn't make money online in the before times fan site. This way, people can make money to make the websites they do, and you don't have to pay for the websites. Ad blockers are why you go to the New York Times, and it's like, oh, you gotta turn off your ad blocker. Oh, you gotta have a subscription. All these subscription models are because we couldn't just be okay with ads. Hey, what's up, Sonia Lizette? You're just in time for the first waifu anime tier maker time. All right, presentation mode doesn't have ads. Are you happy? You didn't pay for them before? People didn't get paid before is what I'm saying, fan site. There is a happy medium where people can get paid to do what they want, and you as consumer don't have to pay them for the thing.
Well, you better link this in Discord.
You want it like now? Okay.
I want it all, and I want now.
I want it all. Yeah, I'll give you the presentation.
I just don't want you to forget, really.
Yeah,
Because I feel like you would.
You're here because Words of Paradise recommended me to you. Well, you're either gonna love him or hate him. One of the two. That depends on how you feel about copious amounts of sake, us objectifying animated women, but in a way that's really quite wholesome at the end of the day, and mahjong. Those are one of those three. We just built a little plastic robot model, so there's also that.
Objectifying women in mahjong.
I object to saying I hate everything when I've rated 20 anime this season positively.
Wow,
What's
that's
a
like
positive
all the
score
anime
for
you've
you?
ever rated positively.
That's 2/3 of the season.
All right, so we're gonna need some of your help for ones that I haven't gotten to. So we got Miwa likes your highballs, goes above and beyond for work to find the bartender. I'm there.
Yuri's a dude.
No, Yuri's not a dude.
Are you sure? That looks like exactly like a dude.
That's a dude.
Yuri has a female voice actor.
That's a dude.
Did we check if the character would do?
No,
gotta
I was
check.
I was
I have
literally
to check
just going
this.
through Annie list, and if they had
Yeah.
like a female voice actor and they weren't like a child, then I was picking them.
That's a dude.
Well, let's look, okay?
Yeah, I'm checking.
I click
He didn't even add
characters.
the black-haired girl from this episode.
Well, she only shows up once. Wait, Yuri is a girl. Okay, never
Yuri
mind. It just doesn't
Kinjo,
look
yeah,
good.
female,
Okay.
bitches.
Couldn't tell.
You cannot
guys-
tell from the little.
you guys
thing.
don't even
you can,
like
You can
the
tell when
Trinity
you see
type.
the full one because.
Are we gonna see titties?
boobs.
No, but we might talk about them because there are some monstrous yabos this season.
S tier
What-
for those, by the way.
What does that term mean?
I could be. Yuri and
Yabos means
Kyoko have not
titties.
shown up yet.
Oh,
Yeah, except it doesn't get blocked by certain chat filters.
Bajumblies, that's another term I will use.
Honga
Major
bonga.
badonkers.
Salungalungas.
Wonga wongas. Yukari, I think a little less exciting. Her like infatuation with like the main bar or that weird like good looking bartender puts her in a category where I'm like, you seem kind of vapid.
She's a party girl. And she's not going on my waifu list. She goes to C tier.
Party girl's okay in my mind. It's just the vapidness currently, but she is willing to put in those hours to try to find the perfect bartender. So
Because they're going to bars.
Also, yeah, she's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
yeah, those are all
C
all at
tier.
least B tier in my world.
I like Miwa because she isn't an alcoholic.
Miwa, what? I mean, she drinks the highballs.
No, but she's not an alcoholic though. She doesn't always talk about. It's like, I need more money. I need more money
Okay.
to get more drinks.
I feel like
that sounds like alcoholism to me.
leave my alcoholism out of this, okay?
No, they keep going to bars and are like, no, we need more money so we can keep going to bars. It's like, no, you're looking for one
Okay.
person right now. Why are you spending money at these
The
bars?
one Blue Archive character we're gonna rank is Nonami. She's going to A tier.
I feel like
She
some of
isn't,
these
actually.
characters, like they're not quite lollies because they're like a weird sort of like angel character, but like they don't really do anything. They make like they're either gonna hang out in F tier or they'll get dumped down to lolly.
The
once
one
I've
that
made
is-
a better choice.
The one that specifically is a lolly is Arona.
Shiroko's definitely a C tier. Who is the Gatling gun one? Which one's that?
Nonami.
Which one?
Nonami. She has a
No,
gold
me.
credit. Yeah, she's blonde
there
hair.
we
She
go,
has a gold
this one.
credit card, so she goes in A tier.
A tier. I'll give you B on that one.
I like Hoshino.
like
Hoshino
s-
hangs out down here.
I like
Mm,
Sarika.
She's
can
the
be
older
C tier.
character.
She's actually one of the oldest characters in the show.
It is funny. I just don't like her because like the
No,
entire
I don't
character of
actually
like
like her either.
she's just not doing anything. You're like, oh, cool.
That is her entire characterization as
Yeah.
far as I know. I like Sarika. I put her in C tier.
She's the lazy senior.
Nobody else has shown up after those, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the Demon Slayer that's out currently. Grandma and Grandma. Ooh, does Grandma's
S
gonna go to?
tier. Grandma's been a lifetime waifu.
Dude, that
She is
The,
a lifetime waifu.
we've been together for 70 years. We know each other's movements. He's matching me perfectly. I was like, oh man, that'll be cool someday. I am not there yet. Mino was the mom, right?
Yeah.
She's a MILF.
Yeah, she's definitely still in the A tier at least. Was Mino the daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's the grandchild.
Yeah, she's a weird
Lolly
one.
tier
Yeah, she's-
immediately.
She's like 15.
I would give her F, but still.
Yeah, I mean, she's either going to be F or lolly tier, and I'm just going to throw her down here because, like,
She acts
that's
like a
kind of the
child
whole point of
still.
her character. Is
I
that
think
she's-
I think
she's
her
too
character
young.
is actually really cute, but like her
Oh,
relationship
really?
already.
I thought I
No.
thought she was like the most annoying part of the episode.
No, because she's gonna have the relationship with the other boy from the other community center.
I'll rate her low so that she can grow, and you can start her high, and then go from there.
They have a
There's still
sports
moisture
day,
in
but
my-
they just make their grandkids participate.
Yeah, that was also confused. It's like we're gonna have these neighborhood fights, and it's like, oh well, this neighborhood has 2 grandkids that are really buffed, and they come out, and it's just a bunch of old people versus these young guys. It was like, what kind of weird neighborhood is this? Okay, so girls band. Did you want to add anybody
It
from the
was-
girls band yet?
Where's the girls band cry at?
We
The
got
older one?
Momoka, we got Nina, we got
Those two are the
Rupa.
ones that show up. It's
Yeah,
not-
Momoka and Nina. Probably put Monica. Yeah,
Momoka.
I'm pretty neutral on her.
You could probably put her in B tier.
Mira from Astro at A tier. Oh. The alien mommy?
She can't cook. She goes to C tier at best.
Can't cook.
She cannot cook. It will kill you.
She'll just hang out in B until I watch it, and then I'll make a decision.
She knows nothing about Earth. She cannot cook. For
All
me,
right.
that's an F tier.
Demon Slayer.
Momoka from
I've-
girls band. Tell me why she goes where.
I like her.
Good
I'd
act, by the
probably
way,
put her in
boss.
B tier because I think she's cute and she does music pretty good and she has a good personality. She'd be fun to talk to. She has a good variety of stuff and she is pretty realistic. Before she has somebody else to push her, Nina coming into the picture, she's willing to back down from her passions of music to try to get a life for herself. Because
Oh,
she is
actually, I
facing.
just realized that Silpha, we actually know
Yeah.
Silpha, so Silpha's going into the B
I say,
tier as well.
because she is very realistic about her chances in life. She's like, I don't think I'm really cut out for this. I need to pursue a better career.
Gotcha. Alex Moore, I can only drop Astronaut if I ever start it, and as of right now, I haven't started it yet. So Nina, does Nina hang out in C?
I do like Nina, but we'll start on C tier.
Okay. All right, then Go-Go. Who did we really meet from Go-Go? I feel
barely
like we've only
performed.
really seen the character Yumiko. We haven't really seen her do anything, but we have witnessed her. She's intriguing. So for
we've
intrigue,
heard
she's
C
not
tier.
going into F. I don't think I can give her B because I haven't seen her
She
do
has not-
anything.
Yeah, she has not done anything.
Yeah, but at least she's got that air of mystery around her that would make me want to like at least keep saying hi. She can't cook or anything in the internet age as an alien. All right, Alex Moore. You and Pops will have to fight about that next week.
F.
Let's see.
All right, I'm a dip.
Cesara.
I'll see you
What'd you
later.
say? Oh, you're taking out? Bye.
Goodbye.
He gone.
Grim, I haven't started yet. Akari hasn't really done much. Alice, I enjoy the performance, but we haven't really seen her character yet. Rin is the go-getter. Rin gets B for now. We'll see. We'll see how she progresses up or down. And then the other two haven't really done too much to get actually on the list yet. So we're going to pass them for right now. Oh, man. No pop filter makes me a sad boy. I'm not rating the Mahjong Soul yet because I haven't watched them.
Yeah, Kano and Kiwi, I'm pretty sure, are both the two that showed up in Jellyfish. Let me double check and make sure it was main characters.
Kano and Kiwi.
Because, yeah, I know Kano does because she's the... Okay, it was Mahiru. She's the other one.
Gotcha.
It's hard to tell because it's like brown, pink. It's like, they're not that different.
Oh, are you the colorblind one now?
It's hard to tell when you're watching this show because it's at night, takes place at night. Like, all of it.
Gotcha. They only come out at night. Where do you just dropping them in here because they
I'd probably put them in
exist?
C tier, yeah.
Okay, they just exist for now. We'll see how they get along later. Mysterious. We know we've seen Sumireko. I've seen Sumireko. Is she actually a good character, or is the internet just excited about her?
I am excited about her, but also I'd probably put her in B tier right now. She seems a little bit too obsessed. She's a little too obsessed with trying to reclaim her glory days of middle school.
Ooh, okay. Odd. We saw that in Snack Boss Away. Remember when I was cool in middle school? And,
That's not a good sign to me.
Yeah,
That is
not
a
the
good
best.
sign.
Not the best that we saw there. She wore a face diaper, instant D tier. In Japan, face diapers just happen all the time.
Shushu gets rough. Tits rig
This is the wrong list, Tits. How is this so hard for you to keep up?
Shushu isn't in the list at all.
He's just now getting the smoke signal from last week's stream. He hasn't caught up yet. Still want to know the name of that red mobile suit. Oh, it's Gundam Flauros from Iron-Blooded Orphans. DJ Ronnie G. Gundam Flauros from Iron-Blooded Orphans. Oh man, someday I'll be able to stream in a way that like my arms aren't below the freaking desk. You're welcome, DJ. All right, let's see where we at. We at Newgate. I haven't seen any of the Newgate. Are we rating any of these re-monsters? Are they getting into anything past F tier, or are we?
I actually do like the characters of the like female characters all right. I don't know why E is the one that has. Wait a second. Did you mark that one twice as me? Oh, you didn't use. That's not me.
Wait, me.
Because you have that one. That was an extra one. That first me is the
this
fake.
This is a bad
That's
one.
a fake.
Okay.
The one on the right is real. That's the real me.
Yeah.
Okay. You can put me in C tier. The thing about E, like literally just the letter E, she should have been present in episode 2, but she wasn't. They removed her presence from where she was in the manga, and I was like, why? It makes more sense. It's like stupid stuff. She hasn't shown up. Me, I like her. I like her pretty alright. I'd put her in like C tier.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so annoying that the character names are Me and E.
Me E.
I hate it.
All right, moving past then, we got Rinkai Bicycle Girls. I haven't watched the bicycle anime yet. Rising. This is the golf one. I have not seen that one. Sandland. Do we have Anne yet?
Yeah, the Rising Impact. We didn't watch. Oh, yeah, that didn't come out yet. Sandland. We didn't see any female characters at all.
Not yet.
So she
Okay.
didn't show up.
So we got Ina Onari, the older sister character.
You can put her in F tier.
I need a new tier actually. Can I
You can
just
make a D tier.
add a
or whatever.
row below? And we're gonna call it MIA. Oh, choose a label background. We'll make it
black.
Yeah, just make it black. No,
Oh,
it's impossible to read.
It's not just because you're colorblind either.
Okay. Yeah. In a fun opening scene of a big sister being like, all right, little brother, you got to do this because it's going to be great for you and la 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 la. And then literally like next scene and I'm like, oh, she's gone. Like maybe dead gone. Waifu's like, what? How, no.
What happened?
They haven't said anything. No. And literally the next scene, it pans over to like a computer screen that has like a police like missing persons report for the sister. And I was like, yup.
She's just dead immediately. Like maybe not guaranteed, but it seems like
she's the character's motivation. So finding her is our character's motivation, but it just sort of it kind of comes out of nowhere if you haven't seen anime before, because it's like you send one scene where she's like, wow, isn't that great? Trains are really cool. You're gonna love trains, little bro. And then the next episode, I'm like, oh, she's gone. Like this, everything about the character, you're like, oops. My Ome, F lolly. I don't know. Maybe I need to put like an NA category because nothing about her screams like I want to be a love interest. It all screams just I really like and respect your sister and I exist in this world. So
also, as far as like just Blue Archive characters go, I just don't care about INA at all, so she can be an F tier.
Agreed.
INA, you don't like her?
I just don't care about her at all.
Did I put her somewhere else? Oh, this one?
Yeah. That's fair.
She can hang out there.
Yeah. A couple Blue Archive characters I do like. I do like Akko and Aru both.
Have we even seen them yet, though?
No, they haven't shown up yet. It's like that's
okay.
in the future. Don't worry about putting any more of those on.
You had me terrified there. Spice and Wolf.
She can go in S tier. That's fair.
Right off the bat.
No, she goes in like A at highest.
She goes in A because she's exciting and fun and wants to go on adventures and
preferably B.
Preferably B. Make your own tier list.
Yeah, you can make your own tier list because we're gonna let you do that.
Fable, Yoko.
I like her. I
Yoko's-
put her in B tier.
Yeah, this is the driver sister.
She's useful. She's
We'll
competent.
see how she gets along as the show goes on.
Yeah, she works.
So far,
She's done work as a handler for an assassin. Like I think she's
yeah,
doing
she's
her
our
job.
humane character that like we can understand. The guns they use should
I'm
be
just
tiered.
thinking about the
It would,
remonster.
if I did the tier list for guns, it would just be the SIGs, the HKs, maybe like Val Mays and you know, some of the other like Galil's AK clones and stuff, and then just like an entire waft of like ARs and AR-180s and AK-47s just all kind of like chilling in the bottom.
You don't
Jamie,
like
had
it,
Texas S here for a name alone.
Texas. All right, Tombo. I didn't watch that one yet. It is out.
Yeah, Tombo
Trapezium, I
herself
think is a movie.
is,
Oh,
like-
VA Radio. Did you watch that one or did just Michael?
I watched it. Yeah, as say Tombo, the grandma shows up, or the
Setsuba!
step grandma actually.
Step Granny.
Yeah, I think she's not actually related to Tombo. I'm pretty sure Tombo is only related to the grandfather, something like that. I don't know much about her. I think she's pretty sweet.
I mean, Grandma tells me she can move up because at some point she was an S tier for somebody, but
yeah, like she's a pretty sweet person. I like her.
Shura intimidates me. Wait, why?
What are you talking about?
Shura? It's a sure mic, not a Shura mic.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry.
What are you talking about?
Is it
My-
22?
My attack missed.
Oh.
Okay, VA Radio. Let me see who these characters were because I can't identify them from that. I know the blue-haired one showed up. I don't know which one is supposed to be the blue-haired one. Is that like Yui? I think it's Yui because I can't tell based on these pictures easily. I think it's gonna be Yui and Mikuru. M-E-Kuru. I think those are the
Mekuru?
two. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe those are the two.
Okay. Are they Fs or Cs?
They're just like I put Yui at F. She is just a bitch.
Agreed.
Oh, you watched it too?
No, but I can tell.
Okay, yeah. So what happens is both these kids that work as like actors, voice actors, whatever, they go to school together, and Yui is just a stuck-up bitch who thinks she's too good for everything. I put her at least
Kotoha
A
from
tier.
Windbreakers
At least
goes
A
to
tier.
straight B as well.
Yeah.
Which Pokemon game, Jay?
I'm just playing Showdown.
Showdown, Jimmy.
It's just like a browser battle simulator.
Yeah, for Yui, she had somebody accidentally spill some stuff on her shoes, like it was tea or something, and then she was just acting extremely rude to her. It's like it was an accident. I know you can be
Annoying.
upset, but she's trying to make it right. She is sorry. She's apologizing, and you're just being a bitch about it. It's like
Yeah.
I don't have any time for that kind of attitude.
Okay. There's our first opening gambit for the waifus of spring. Time to mahjong. Who is this character with the rainbow hair?
Just the
This
mascot. I don't
Fox
think she can actually
character.
play as her.
Really?
I was gonna say I didn't see her in the characters. Maybe I was
Well,
just
what is
stupid.
this a mobile game?
Oh wait, that's got to be her. Okay, it's
The
just
one
looks
with
a
the
little bit different.
wheelchair. It is a mobile
The
game.
walking
It
stick.
is also a Steam game. So if you want to play it on Steam, it's also a browser-based version. I really like Ricci City. Plus, I have a bunch of polls that might still be valid if you are looking to get into it. And if I stream like 10 hours of it, and then
They
just
should
email
be
them saying,
valid
"Hey, look at my
until the
stream."
6th, I believe.
Valid till the 6th to get that 10
Or
hours.
16th, sorry. There's like 6 days left.
Oh, for the codes.
Might have only been a couple more, but I'm not sure. I don't have mine on me right now. I'd have to double check yours on Discord.
Nah,
I threw
yeah,
mine
okay.
away because I used it.
But yeah, there's a new. Where did the? Was it in messages? Oh no, I just got a level up prize. Nice. Way to level up, me. Not here. Where's the announcements? Is it this one? No, these are all the.
It should be under the other thing. It should be under where.
Oh, it's
Go-
it's a speakerphone thing. Okay.
Yes. Okay. I was gonna say there was the other thing. You go to
Yeah,
the system.
stream event. So live streamers. The Ricci City stream event is now here. When your total streaming time is over 10 hours, email us at RicciCitySupport@mahjong-jp.com with your UID and live stream channel link for verification, and you'll receive the Ricci City Streamer Certification Avatar Frame, cat ear headphones. Rewards will be sent to your account via in-app email within 5 days after verification. Okay, cool. And you can get game illustrations from this the streamer website.
Oh yeah, it says our code is good until 6/27, so another 2 months actually.
Oh, nice. We got time.
Yeah.
So I will. You wish to be an official live streaming partner for Ricci City? You wish to offer feedback, advice, or discuss other matters? Yeah, I want to be a live streaming partner. I will email them on another time. Let me just add their email to my. Make a little draft email. Am I coming back Monday? No, I'm coming back Tuesday. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure I'm coming back on Tuesday. Blaine with the cat ear headphones. I have cat ear headphones actually in the other room. I just don't like over the head headphones much anymore. When I was doing a lot of like big headphones, I actually ran them behind my neck because I prefer not to have all that weight. So just doing the little over the ear is why I do this. But I'm not against cat ears. You need Monday streams and nobody's on. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna dip out. My head's killing me.
Oh man, hope your head feels better.
Oh, thanks. It's
Good
just
to
been a
chat
Yeah,
long
yeah.
day.
Lie down and
with
play
you as
some Ricci
always.
City.
Yeah. Lay down and watch Konosuba and then go to bed.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Good night. You like not mushing your hair too? That is a little bit less to do with it, I feel.
Where's our panel footage, you bespeckled Slisker?
Slisker? Yeah.
Slacker.
I guess I mean I can show it to you. I got it all on there and started like going through it. And I was like, "Oh, I actually want to do a little bit more than just stick this in and hit export." The audio for one, I'm trying to make better, but then also just trying to get the back and forth a little bit so it's got good cuts.
Also, funny thing happening in trading for me. Oh, nice. Gemini reposted the codes, made it easy in the Discord. Yeah, because I do game trading and stuff.
Right.
Some guy sent me a terrible offer. It was basically games that are worth 30 cents, kind of minimum value because they're in a current Humble bundle. And he was asking for games that are worth like $4, like over 10 times the value. Okay, I told him, I was like, this is a weak offer. Both of these games are low value because they're in the current bundle. Unfortunately, there isn't a match I would consider fair that we have in our current tradables wish list. I was telling him why it was bad. I was just informing because he only has a couple trades completed. I was literally just telling him, I was like, okay, hey, this is why I'm declining your offer. And he's like, for my last transaction, I gave some other games to somebody. I don't know why that's relevant, but he said, I really could not find anything else that interests me in your list. Don't want to bother you with offers you don't like, so ignoring you for my future offers. That is not what I said. And he blocked me.
Oh, funny.
And I was like, what? It's like, that's not what my post was about at all. It's not what I was
I
trying to
actually
say.
think I will be streaming on Monday. So looks good.
Oh, you're not taking a 6-day weekend?
No, it's not a 6-day weekend. I think I will be here Monday. So keep an eye out for that, Alex. acting like a part-timer checking your phone. Yeah, so I've got this. It does a lot of back and forth. So we got the us sitting, and then
Me, the shortman.
and then the people talking, and I'm just trying to make sure it all lines up and it all looks good with that. Yeah. The camera's like closest to you, and you still are the shortest one.
Oh yeah, part of that is also because I'm actually just leaning back, and you're not, because you're leaning forward.
You
It's
your
like,
poor
I wanna-
posture.
no, I'm keeping my posture good. I'm not the one lurching forward.
I'm invested. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what it's called.
I was trying to keep my shoulders straight because I didn't want to be sitting there for an hour and just like have a bad posture.
Oh yeah, Alex Moore. Make sure you also add my friend code. You'll get a couple little goodies when you do that as well.
Yeah.
So I'll put the friend code in the Discord.
Yeah, but Jimmy copied that too.
Oh, he did? Oh, amazing.
Unless he replaced it with his.
Is Jemmy a one don? I think you have to be a one don to be able to get your friend code.
Oh yeah, I could have done it with mine. I'm high enough.
Yeah,
rank.
that's mine. That's mine. Yeah, where
I'm
you
the
at?
one-
Let
I'm
me
the
see.
one person on your list that has reached it.
You're A2.
Yeah.
Nice. I am.
I think that's the direct
I'm
rank
also
above
A2.
one Dawn, isn't it?
What's that?
Isn't that the rank that's directly above one Dawn, A2?
No. It goes D1, then it goes B3, B2, B1,
Oh,
A3, A2, A1.
Yeah.
22 matches, and I'm at A2.
Yeah, I haven't been spamming on matches. I've just been doing them for the dailies.
Yeah, the dailies and the missions have been good because like I just was looking and I was like, oh, literally by just checking in, you could get a lucky token every week.
Yeah, it gives you one pull every week.
Nice. Do I need to spend hundreds to change your avatar? No, you can change your avatar pretty quickly. You get these two right off the bat. I haven't seen anybody not getting these two, and then I did. There's like a deal. There's like a $7 deal for like your first like big pull. And I
Also,
got
that is
this
not
one.
available anymore. That event ended, so you'll have to wait till the next event.
Oh, the event
to get
actually ended? I thought it just disappeared after you paid for it.
that. No, I'm pretty sure every event they actually have. It seems like they would have that ticket every event.
Which one did you get?
I got Toho. I would go down a little more.
Toho Nagi. This is
That's the one I got.
him.
I'd have to make a new account to double check if that's just an event that you get for signing up for the game, or if it's a like seasonal event-ish thing. Because it seems like to me that's a thing that just rotates, and like there'll be just a new one eventually. I'm not sure how it works though.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the next sort of event that'll like boost.
I want the blonde-haired Gyaru with the glasses there. I want her to be on.
glasses Gyaru.
Yeah, I want her to be on one. That's the only other character I want.
It's a good character. Fun design character. Perfect tempo. Do they all have a racing version? Like when I first started, I saw that it was the
you should double click on her, I think, or click
outfit.
outfit.
No.
Yeah, it's
the,
just, there's a lot to do, I guess.
Igarashi Psycho
does.
has a like 2-car version. She has like
Oh,
a
wait.
motorcycle and she has like
Check
Rick
Toho
Williams
and see if
flag.
she has one.
I don't
Or
think
Toho.
Toho.
Because if she had one, that would make sense because they're all on the banner together.
No.
No, she doesn't. Okay.
No, the other car one is the crazy girl, Kuki.
Yeah.
Kuki has a car.
She seems like a car girl.
Yeah. Definitely a Lambo chick. You have time to play, but you just keep reading manga. There's another
I like
car
her.
one.
She's
But
nice.
it's at the beach more than the
No,
car.
it's a beach. She doesn't have the racing suit.
Yeah, it's not as cool. Tachibana, that's a dude.
Oh, those are men. Disgusting.
That's a man.
That's one I got. Shiraha.
Shiraha Asuka?
I'm not gonna use her. She has a BL novel in her hand.
Kana? Oh, I thought everyone got Kana.
No, I pulled her as
you pulled her.
with my pulls I got from the 13. That's what I got. I got Shiraha, and I was like, I don't want to use this, so I bought the other one.
That's funny.
I was like, no.
This is a fun character. I like the two-tone hair.
Oh, you must like What was it called? What was Michael's like favorite one?
What?
What was Michael's favorite manga that he always talks about? I was like, oh, I'm gonna talk about it. The one with that kid that has two-toned
Tokyo
hair
Ghoul.
too. Tokyo Ghoul. Okay.
Yeah, we talked about it for a while there.
Yeah.
I asked questions and I was interested, like a good human. I've noticed one thing though, my cable's not actually grounded, so if I touch my mic, I can actually hear my my finger juices.
That seems like a pretty decent hand.
I don't think anyone else can hear it though. I think it's like super faint, but it's like I hear the buzz and I'm like, oh, I hear the buzz. Yeah, I'm going straight for a flush on this opening hand.
I'd say definitely the first one you drop is that 8, or the next one you drop is that 8. Also, if you get lucky and get a second green dragon, does that count for like
I can get a
getting
half
the
flush
all?
then.
Yeah, does that count as half flush and getting all greens, assuming you get the
It's not about them being
yeah.
green, and you don't have to be colorful. But if I have all bamboo and then 2 dragons, then it's the half flush. If I can do it with 3 dragons, then I get half flush plus Hatsu.
Because I knew that there is a special hand which is just all green, which is the green flush green dragon.
That has a different name.
Yep, there is a special one just for that.
Well, I'm on my way.
I'll probably just watch you and just observe, because I do know more about Mahjong now.
Oop. Gotta close that. Oh,
fucking men.
I will chi that. Oh,
Yeah.
they pwned.
No, he got it first. You had to be fast on the clicker.
Oh no!
Oh, come on! Come on!
Why does his neck say God? Oh, Sanshoku
Jesus
Dojun. That's a nice
Christ.
one. So that Sanshoku Dojun is chi in different suits. So he has 456, 456, 456 in characters, pins, and bamboo.
That is nuts.
If it's all bamboo without the red, then it's a super special hand. Oh. I see.
Oh, wait. Does that count like the 7 and 9 red? I should look a little chart.
How the 7 and the 9 both have red bamboos on them?
Does that count for the red?
It would make sense if it's the whole point is that it's all green.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, and dragon. Those are the only tiles. Those are the only tiles allowed. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. I assumed it was. Yeah, I didn't. I saw that it was a thing. I just assumed it was like a bonus on top of that. I didn't think it was just the star hand. Yeah.
7, 5, and 9. Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty cool, though. That's a pretty rare hand.
Also, 1 is actually banned as well. The
Wait,
1 is banned because
because the bird has like the
yeah.
The bird has some non-green on it.
Specifically has to be 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, and dragon. So there's not many hands you can build if you don't get. You have to get immensely lucky to be able to pull it off because you need to still build a normal hand.
Yeah. Michael has Mahjong knowledge because he has played a lot of Yakuza. And there are some
He had
pretty,
to play so much Mahjong.
like Mahjong and Shogi, and like there's a couple other games where you actually have to like learn a lot of game theory about these Japanese games that aren't straight up Yakuza.
Yeah.
Oh, tell us what analog horror you're gonna go watch before you run away.
It's probably something I've already seen because like you know, I just do.
You just do it all.
Oh, I watch analog horror.
I do enjoy analog horror. I need to watch more of it though. But I think for me it's almost more fun to watch other people enjoying it than just watching analog horror.
Because a lot of it doesn't make sense. A lot of it is just esoteric garbage that you need to know an ARG to enjoy.
Oh yeah. Or it's something where they just think it's funny, so watching somebody react to that as being not funny can be good. Or not scary can be really good, but there's there's just something about it when I watch it and I'm like, wow, that was spooky. But like I just don't feel spooky. But when I watch someone else feel spooked, I almost have like it's the only thing that triggers an empathy reaction to me where I'm like, oh, they're scared right now. I bet they're scared. I'll get rid of the 2. Woodlands National Park. Seen it, Serranos?
Woodlands National Park. Yes, I did.
Woodlands. Run. Yeah, get roaned on, man. By the Ice Queen.
Let me double check to make sure. I'm pretty sure I did, but I just want to make sure. Because there could be things that are similarly themed that are not the same.
It's not the Stairs in the Wood one, is it? Because that guy... No, that guy's in the Forest Service.
Wait, this might actually not be the one I heard. I was saying, wait, this is just this one's just so similar.
20
Okay, I
minutes
guess
long.
we'll have
All
to
right,
check
have
that
fun,
out.
Mike.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out then, because like, no, this is so similar to the other one. There's like 4 different analog horrors set in the woods with like forest rangers.
Oh, for sure, because it's such a spooky thing. It's like Lost Skeleton of Cadavra, where it's like the forest ranger's heading home, and he's like, what is that, noises? There's no noises in the woods. And then he like keeps walking home and he gets eaten by the monster. It's just
That's
like,
not how that works.
it's so good.
But no, like having that mahjong chart is so useful.
We actually we have it downstairs with our real tiles, and like the one they made is so much more convenient to read than the one that like came in my kit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, thank you.
Also, you know what? I had a Shosingen, three little dragons.
Yeah.
And I lost because somebody got a 1.5 hand.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Grody.
Yeah. I the first 2 games I played today, I had 3 good hands and I lost all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
You can never get the roan in time?
Yeah, it just doesn't work. It's just like I just didn't get the tile I needed. The other guy to me got his tile. I didn't. Like I was on the same one tile, or not like the one tile way, but it's just like I am on my last tile. I just need one more to make it. I just don't get it. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
It just doesn't happen.
Hey, what's up, Andrew Clark? Pretty short stream tonight because I have to be up relatively early. For me, it's crazy early.
Or just busy.
We're going out for a friend's birthday, but it's sort of an all day thing, so I have to be like, I have to be an hour north at like 7 a.m.
Yeah. Okay.
So I have to be up, showered, and prepped before then.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, you should probably be going to bed really soon, like after this game.
I'm taking the pill now.
Yeah.
Get rid of that 8.
Andrew Clark, if you want to hang out, you can come in the Discord and chat. Because I'll be around still.
He'll be around. I need to make a highlight of our discussion with Andrew Clark so that Kidda can diagram it.
And so she can diagram it. And she can explain why Monster is actually trash.
Well, you see, if we follow this train of logic here. Oh man, look at all those character Dora indicators, man. Doom doom doom. Doom doom.
Wait a minute. That Chan Khan went off a player upgraded a triplet to a Khan. How does that work? Those you can like row a
so
roan.
if you have a I think what that one is when they call the Khan into their pawns and they draw the next one and discard, I think that's the one that is the winning tile.
That's the one where you can call it. Because I was thinking is like they already have 3 and then they try to con from a discard. Right?
Yeah.
Not like that. It's like they try to do it, not a concealed one, but they try to do it from a discard. But yeah.
Right. Like they already have a pawn and then they con into that pawn and you get the discard off of that. Yeah. I actually got the other one where you win off of the draw after con. I was like, yes! yes, it was exciting, but it was only like 1 Han or something like that, and I was like, dang it, that would be worth more.
The thing is, it shouldn't really be worth that much because that is pure luck.
Oh, for sure.
That's
for
all luck. I mean, that is not any better than getting a Ricci. That's not better than doing a sumo. Yeah, same thing.
All right, let's see. What do we got? Smiley friends. Oh, this is gonna get loud over here if I don't turn it down. My turn. Hold on. Dragon.
Goodbye, dragon.
This.
It's Momu.
He stinks.
He stinks? Yeah, we can do that, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yes.
1, 2, 3.
Andrew, you fucking stink.
Andrew, I heard you stink.
We're on to you. We have your
Very
files.
reliable source.
We have your files, your
Foul.
days.
You
Your
need to stay more.
days are numbered, buddy.
Someone told us to tell you that. I can't
Little
tell you
birdie
who.
told us.
Just know someone told us that.
I don't know if you ever heard the phrase "dunzo," but that equals you, dude.
I can't believe it's super.
Pass. Oh man, that's perfect.
Oh my gosh, Andrew! I can't believe that Smiling Friends would say that to you. Why would they do that? Jemmy, how did you have that locked and loaded?
That's an older clip actually of
Oh, it's
just
so funny.
Zach
that
and
would
Tomar.
happen.
Yeah, somebody went up to Zach and Tomar like some convention. They're like, "Hey, can you read this out for my friend? It'd be really funny."
That's fantastic.
Yep. Do you think you're gonna keep? You think you're just gonna dump the 2 and the 3 for sure?
On the character side, yeah.
Yeah, you
For
dump
sure.
those. Hopefully you get a 3 or a 6 because that's awesome. You just straight up want to keep that because that's 2.
Yeah,
that's 2
it's the
Doras.
3-6, and then I can just get the Pon off of it afterwards. We're going for the Tanyo today.
Yeah, you have plenty of. Yeah, you have plenty of Doras, so you do not need to worry about getting points here. You just need to fill out the hand.
You got it. You found it today? Oh, that's even better.
That
Like,
one might be new because the animation thing.
Well, but
'cause I didn't
also-
see that before.
Also, just the fact that he found it today, whether it's new or old, is just kind of funny. You know, I'm just gonna go for it. And then we're gonna take it off the 5. Yeah, give it to me.
I was gonna say, do you really care that much about it?
Yeah, I don't really care which one it ends up being.
I say it just doesn't really change anything for you as far as I thought. But I guess it can be a bonus.
It doesn't change anything, but it does give me more choices here. Because there's a chance I can.
Also, the red is not worth extra Dora, is it?
It is. It's the Akka when they're listing off things, so it's an extra Han.
Oh, so does it get the bonus from it being a Dora tile as well?
If the 5 was a. Oh yeah. So
'cause
the
it
red
is.
5 gets a Dora and
Yeah.
a red. Yes.
Okay,
That's
so
correct.
it gets 2 instead of just the 1 from
Yeah,
being-
I was looking at the red bamboo 5 when you said that, and I was like,
Yep.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah. I could do that.
oh, so can I. I can do that
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, I can do that so good.
I can.
I'd probably just take I would just take that.
Yeah, I'm giving up this guy. Of course, I'm in furry 10. Ugh, what a bit! I knew I should have gotten rid of that 2. The second I clicked that 2 of pins, I was like, I should have kept that one. Dang it!
Yeah. I mean, that guy got 4. He got 4 white dragons. He conned the white. He had a concealed con. Okay.
Yeah,
Look at that
he right off the bat with that one. You being all coy over there? I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry into a puddle. Oh no, the white dragons. White dragon? Haku. Just like Spirited Away. Wacha, Haku.
Does the reset round thing count if it's all other tiles, or does it have to be like the win tiles? Because like if you all discard the same thing on the first turn, like an honor tile.
I've only ever seen it happen with wins.
Yeah.
But I think it could happen if we all discarded.
Yeah, I've
the
never
same
seen
honor.
it. Like nobody's discarded the same dragon. Like that's just odd.
Would be funny though. Ooh, I will keep that for now. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 3, 5.
Yeah, is 13 Orphans just an auto win?
Close enough.
Yeah,
It's so hard to
somebody
get.
will be eliminated almost certainly.
I was reading somebody in a forum that was like, they'd been playing for, I think they said like 2 years and gotten it once.
That's pretty high, actually.
I was like that. Yeah, I've never even like tried to go for it at this point. Concealed con license.
Mm-hmm.
You're Laotian, aren't you, Mr. Khan?
No, you're Laotian.
Okay, so if I got 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, what am I gonna do with the other one? 7, 8, 9? 7, 8, 9 is probably the one I go to.
I really hate 7, 8, 9, honestly.
It is pretty rough.
Yeah.
I could also end up with a triplet, or just go straight to Ricci. Ah, do I Ricci?
What are you waiting on? If
Yeah.
You see, I mean, you could just. I was gonna say you could check what it is because you don't have to reach immediately.
I know, but oh, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Say la vie.
Well, I'm not in last place thanks to that guy. All last. Time for me to bring it back. Here we go. Perfect. Oh, ideal. Ideal, really, at the end of the day.
I mean, you're not on West, but okay.
Oh.
Just do it. I would just straight up do it because I want the Doras. Because you don't have to, of course. You can keep it concealed.
Oh, I just can't reach you anymore if I do it.
Yeah.
And that's like my only hope right now for getting any points with this hand.
Your hand does suck.
I really thought about it though. I was like, we could just go for broke.
Truly, the most disgusting thing to have is a 2 and an 8.
Oh, really?
2 and an 8 in
think?
the same suit. Yeah.
Okay, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. We've brought it back.
You know why it sucks so much is because you can get 2, 5, 8, and then you can get a 2 and 8, and then if you get a 5, it doesn't help you at all.
No, exactly. You're in the worst position actually.
Yeah, 2, 5, 8 is literally the worst thing you could ever get, and it's the most frustrating thing. Yep, we're going for it. Strip, just take any points you can get.
Turns of table blames down my position. Oh no.
I mean, sometimes you do just get only trash hands, and you just
Dude,
can't
Lady
do
Luck
anything.
is a fickle mistress, that's for sure.
I can't.
And now it's like I know what I need them to discard, but like chances of that 6 or that 9 coming out. That 9 might come out actually. That's not
9s
usually
are pretty
a suck.
likely. Yeah.
まだ終えてます.
Yeah, the 6 might not come out. Who knows? But the 9, that definitely comes out.
Oh, so close. No, I want your 6.
Yes,
I'm taking it.
Yes,
I'm killing this guy.
this is what you deserve, you punk.
I'm just taking a little bit from you. Thank you.
Secure 3rd place.
I just really don't want to lose a lot of points. That's all. Thanks, buddy. That's hilarious that D3 was the winner of that round. Like, these things really don't mean much.
They don't mean anything.
Oh.
I can see why people complain about that.
The ranking. My guess is that somewhere in all of this career and stats is a hidden like MMR that is actually going to like indicate where it sticks me. And it probably is taking the
actual points you get in each match.
Would it be the actual points? Okay, if I was going to program an MMR for one of these, I would use the Mahjong efficiency trainer. And so every time a player discarded like the best tile to discard, it would be like a boost to their MMR, and anytime they discarded the worst tile, it would be like a reduction with some sort of counterbalance for if they did a worse one, but it ended up like they were going for a better hand at the end of the day. So that could be really hard to try to figure out, but I am a 35% win rate, so that's cool. Go me. I'm really lucky because I will hold Doras if I get them. Like, even if I don't win the hand, I will just collect them like they're going out of style.
I mean, that's really how you prevent other people from winning, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, my defense sucks, though, apparently. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means, but I'm fast and I'm lucky.
And for me, I would think of being defensive as in not giving people free Dora tile.
Yeah.
You know?
I really like this trend, though. It's like, hut, hut. So I'm ready to buy in now, because now as I'm on the downtrend, you buy in now. Next round, I'll be in first.
But you didn't get fourth yet.
Yeah, so buy in after the next one then.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until you get fourth.
Wait till I get in fourth, and then grab the next one. All right, everybody. That's it for tonight. Short stream, like I said. Just building that Gundam, doing the waifu stuff, and then no streams on Thursday or Friday this week, because I am a busy little boy. Hopefully this mic fuzzy will be dry by then, and we can actually have a pop filter.
Are you busier than the main character of Seventh Prince? Because he is a busy little boy. He's definitely a little boy.
I am I'm not reading. I'll say that much. Bookie, I put it all on Blaine. Thank you, Jemmy. I'll make you a millionaire in no time. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will catch you all on Monday. Because I will indeed be streaming on Monday. Kampai, everybody.
Goodbye. I think the stream just like starts dying.